a warning?
There's nothing to worry about.
I'm worried that you work in an office, have children, celebrate wedding anniversaries. The world of heterosexual is a sick and boring life.
It's 1998. One teacher is living in fear.
My brother killed my sister
How did he do that?
with a really big kitchen knife.
Now, the face of good and the face of evil will meet one last time. But this time, it's going to be a fight to the finish. Halloween H20. Rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.
Welcome back.
I have a lot of thoughts about a lot of things pertaining to this very brisk movie.
It's been a long time coming for this episode.
It has.
I'm telling you.
It has, but it is the right season to talk about this little banger of a 90s movie.
We're going from Jason Voorhees to Michael Myers.
Oh, we absolutely are. How about that? We're hitting all the classics.
Yeah.
Well, listeners, I hope you're ready. My name's Pete.
And I'm Scott, and these are the movies that made us gay. Michael Morgan.
Michael.
One of my favorite guests and friends of ours to come on the show.
Welcome
I love
back.
our episodes with you.
Yes,
they
indeed.
are some of my favorites. I know that we don't like to pick favorites of guests, but you're
I do.
right up there.
Well, thank you very much. I feel like I've been coming on for 20 years
Yeah.
at this point, so H2O feels appropriate.
M2O.
M2O.
Yeah. See, the H2O makes no sense in this movie. It doesn't have to make sense
Can
in
we
our...
talk about that?
We're
Definitely going to get into
It feels gay to call it H2O.
the weird title
That's
of this
like,
movie.
I think, didn't Janet have an album called like 20 years? Like it,
Oh, sure.
Do you think they did marketing testing for this title?
Design of a decade?
yeah.
of like they had focus groups of possible titles.
H2O, water. And not even like blood is like we need a hot subtitle.
I blame Independence Day and the marketing geniuses behind ID4, which
maybe
also
H2O.
made no sense at all. But
It
we'll
wasn't
get there in a moment.
Quite like seven.
the seven with the V
Right.
is number 7, but it was a V, so it was a 7 side. All right.
We need to get
Scott,
into this episode.
let's talk about it.
Listeners, we got to Halloween H2O 20 years later. Directed by Stephen Miner, written by Robert Zappia, Max Greenberg, and an uncredited rewrite by Kevin Williamson.
Oh.
Don't worry, we will get into it. Released August 5th, 1998.
Yes.
First
indeed.
Halloween movie out in the summer. That was not in the fall.
Okay, yeah, I also don't. That's like releasing a Christmas movie in
I
summer,
agree.
right? That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not on. Lonely
Oh,
Island
the
with
production history of this movie. The filming began, according to Wikipedia, February of 98, and it ended April of that year.
Uh-huh.
The shit was edited in the can by August.
Well, when you're like 67 minutes,
Yeah.
that. Listen, we're not here to say that this movie is lesser or anything like that, but maybe we are.
You know, we waited a little bit to get to the Halloween H2O episode. We have done Halloween with Matt.
Mm-hmm.
We did Halloween 2 last year with Gabe.
Yes.
That I think that we picked a good time to cover this episode because I don't think that this episode would really be the same if we did it pre-David Gordon Green. Finishing his trilogy, that I like
Right.
that we're looking back on this movie with where the franchise would go in the future.
sure. And I know that they have a A24 series in development.
A24 is
Oh, for
optioning it
crying
with
out
something. I think
loud.
that they're kind of deciding on what they're going to do with it.
This kind of felt like a CW or a WB show.
Oh, you can definitely tell Dawson's Creek
Yeah, yeah,
had
that-
had a couple seasons.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that this movie probably got greenlit with the crazy success of Scream. I know that there was a lot of movies that were being developed after the Paul Rudd movie, Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. And I don't think any of those went anywhere because I think that, I mean, that movie is terrible. like the Thorn Trilogy.
that is a take.
We sat
Oh
and
no,
watched.
are we gonna get
we did
hate?
we-
People love part 4.
People
People
really
love
do.
part 4.
Listeners,
Yeah, I'll just
Sorry.
say they're not movies for me.
No.
Last Halloween, we did a complete watch of 4, 5, and 6 in one sitting.
yeah.
And then we
Yeah.
turned on the climax, like the last 20 minutes of H2O.
Yeah.
And it was like drinking a nice cold glass of wine when finishing those 3 movies.
the opinions of Scott Youngbauer
But yeah,
do not reflect the opinions of movies
but
that made us gay at large.
I think that there were a lot
I agree.
of potential sequels before Halloween H2O. Nothing really materialized, but I know that when the Weinsteins and Miramax had these movies, because they did the Paul Rudd movie, they did Curse of Michael
Yeah,
Myers,
that's true.
and I think that they really wanted to do a proper movie that wasn't direct to video for the 20-year. And I think that's how they got back Jamie.
Yeah, that makes sense. And even that Paul Rudd one feels like, if you've seen it, it feels like a prestige-y attempt gone wrong. Like they
Yeah.
thought it was
Yeah.
going to be like
Like it kind
return to
of
form.
looks like a proper movie, but then you sit down and watch it and it's hot garbage.
I do love when a horror franchise long in the tooth gets a like original cast member back, and
Yeah.
like, that's the selling
Yeah, it's
point.
exciting.
Like, you've always got to get butts in seats. Like
Right.
that was the ultimate angle to this, aside from Kevin Williamson. But I
Yeah.
always thought he wrote it. He just did a
So
He just did a ghost
Kevin
write.
Williamson,
This
I
is, like,
believe,
new.
did
Yeah.
a treatment early in production that they ended up scrapping. I believe it is called Halloween: The Revenge of Laurie Strode. I think.
Yeah.
I think that's what his
much better title.
That's
than-
what
a
his
great title.
script. That's
Yeah.
what his script was called.
This feels
And
like the revenge.
I don't, and I know that
It gets there
I know
towards
that
the
his
end.
original script was kind of being a proper sequel to the Thorn Trilogy, because I think that there's callbacks to all of those movies, and then they kind of went in a 2018 route and pretty much scrapped everything. They're just doing a sequel to Halloween 2, so retconning everything, which is
Yeah.
very something that they would do now in a movie like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, yeah, it had been so long. It's 20 years later. It's 1998. And Mama, like you said, they started shooting this in 1998. They're like, we got to get this
Damn.
motherfucker released this year because it is the title.
We have theater.
The title of this movie is Halloween 20 years
I
later.
mean, I love that. Like now it's like, it takes 2 years to get a
Yeah.
TV show second season out.
Yeah.
Like they were like,
They got a full
I
feature.
think that
I mean,
these-
a short
Bam,
I
bam, bam.
think that these two writers had sort of a lot of the story planned out, and I think that Jamie Lee Curtis, as I remember from Matt and Tim's podcast, because they had Kevin Williamson on an episode, and he said that I think that him going on for a rewrite was at the request of Jamie Lee Curtis,
okay.
of that you need to come and kind of polish the script to make it a little more like just kind of better.
She'll
Sure.
come back, but she's going to
Yeah.
come back for a proper movie.
For a proper movie. And
Yeah.
she knew that the guy that wrote Scream, and I know what she did last summer, should have a pass at this script.
Did Jamie Lee Curtis get? Oh, we found out that she got an uncredited executive
Yeah.
producer
Yeah.
role.
We were
She
trying
had
to guess
some-
how
she had
much
some
did she get?
creative control.
We were looking up
So
her.
you were looking it up.
We were looking up her.
Like how much would you take to get lured back?
What
I
did-
guess in 98, like you have
And
to
this,
think of it.
and also,
Yeah.
this was at
Yeah.
a time where Jamie was really starting, like, wanting to separate herself from, like, her horror career.
She already had done. I mean,
And
she
then-
had already
Yeah,
done
she's
that,
already done
though,
that.
so she
And
could
this is-
kind of return
yeah.
for
But this
money.
is also pre, like we talk about this a lot.
It's
But this is like
pre-Renaissance.
Renaissance. It's pre like con culture. It's
Yeah,
pre like
that's so true.
nostalgia. People
it feels like it too.
people making their bag on one movie and then going to cons for the rest of their life, which good work if you can get it. I love it. But at this point, I think nowadays it's a little bit easier for people to step back into these roles and be like celebrated.
Yeah.
And at this time, coming off of the Thorn trilogy, it's like Halloween movies are not
Yeah,
great
it's
anymore,
like-
and you're going to do one.
They
Jamie Lee Curtis,
rehabilitated the
you have a Golden Globe,
brand.
my friend.
Well, now it's like we've got an Oscar winner. We've got an
she
Oscar
was a
nominee
Golden
in this.
Globe winner for Best Actress in a Musical / Comedy for One True Lies.
Okay,
I'll have
so
you-
to
I'll have you all
kind
know.
of put the cap on Kevin Williamson,
Yes.
he did the rewrite, and I know that a lot of his lines are in this movie. Like
Yeah,
a
you
lot
can
of
feel very
a lot
Kevin
of this
Williamson.
movie is kind of Kevin Williamson, and I believe that he said on Happy Horror Time is that it was an error from Miramax that they didn't turn in all of his stuff for the WGA.
So he couldn't get the
And
credit.
that's why
Okay.
he's not credited. So it was no fault of his or Jamie Lee Curtis. It was all those dummies at Miramax not doing their jobs.
That dog and pony show.
And I think that's so that's why he didn't get a credit for this movie.
Okay. But it's fun, like Hollywood trivia, though. That
Yeah.
he's got
Yeah.
like that.
And I know that he
story.
came up with the whole last gag of the movie with the ambulance driver.
Oh,
I think that was him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, you bring up a good point, Pete, about like fan culture. This is kind of the early progenitor of all that because like it has some fan servicey moments, but what we're so used
Oh
to,
my
you think it
God.
would be
Yeah.
like every second. But I think at the time, like the kind of callbacks they did and giving them that final showdown, it
Yes.
felt very like forward thinking. Like this is what people are going to show up for. But
Right.
now it would be like every 10 minutes we'd be getting.
We're gonna
like,
do the
fist
we're gonna
pumping.
do the
Yeah,
classroom
yeah.
shot of Michelle Williams looking out
At that
the
point,
window.
at this
yeah.
point,
And
it's
see
still
Michael.
it's still an
Yeah.
homage. It's still an Easter egg, right? Now it's like you said, it's fan service. It's like every shot is replicated.
Like this isn't the Force Awakens of Halloween,
right. Yeah, I was just about to say that. Soft remakes.
franchise,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah. We have gone 10 minutes into this episode without mentioning more of the cast. We will talk about it,
Oh,
but
yeah,
I think
yeah.
a big thing that our listeners are interested in is certain hairstyles. In this
Oh,
movie.
don't worry, we'll get into it.
We're going to get into there's some cuckoo decisions going on, not only with casting, but with styling. But there's a lot that we love in this. Including Jamie Lee. She's wearing nothing but beige and cream this entire movie, and I love it. Her entire wardrobe is like bagel chic. It's like it's beiges and creams the whole time.
It's like an oversized Jake Frew
Sure.
V-neck.
yeah.
It's giving very first couple seasons of Charmed.
Yeah.
We get the long dresses.
Late 90s style was sorry Gen Z, but late 90s style was bad. There was not a lot of style there to be
I
seen,
kind of like
and
the boarding school aesthetic, but
the boarding
we'll
school
get
thing
into
is
that
fun.
too.
It's fun. It's
Well,
fun,
before
yeah.
we get
Before we get
into a lot of the discussions, let's go into our backgrounds.
Yes.
Well, but first, Michael, you've never been on for a Michael Myers movie.
I haven't.
What is your background with just Halloween in general?
Oh, I'm a fan. I've seen every film in the series. I know I did not see this in the theater.
Same.
I saw it on home video, and I remember my mom was watching it with me, which felt a little strange.
Yeah.
What would I say about? Would you? This is a good question to pose. I mean, he's kind of it's sort of like ABC, NBC, CBS. It's like Michael, Freddie, Jason.
Yeah.
Sure.
Who are you most partial to, and like, what's your?
Yeah.
And we were just talking earlier too. Like, what's weird about this film, and is that it takes place in California,
Right.
And, like, not only California, but like fancy, like Carmel by the Sea, like
Yeah.
But
Big
then,
Sur,
when you kind
California.
of think about it, when you dissect it and get super meta about it, the original Halloween 1978
That's
was
true.
Shot in
It
California.
was
In California.
but it looks, in my mind,
Too.
it's Illinois.
Yeah,
even though
yeah.
it looks like Pasadena.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
It's like Michael is Midwest. He's
Yeah,
like Chicago
absolutely.
suburbs.
Yeah.
Jason is East Coast and Freddie is West Coast. So like it is messing with my timeline. A
No,
little
you're
bit.
right. Yeah. But this is 20 years later. All bets are off. Anything
Yeah.
can happen, right? I think that's the idea.
Michael
That's the
can just
idea.
get in his little old timey.
Yeah.
What
That
what,
jalopy.
What even is that car?
Do they even establish that we didn't see him escape, right?
He just kind of appears. What is he
Where
even
was
doing
he?
in between all of these movies?
Now we're going to look like we were not paying attention to this, and I can't
No, I
say
think that
this
he
enough.
just appears at the nurse's house.
86-minute movie.
Yeah, he just shows up. There's like it opens with a break-in, and Michael's
Yeah.
there. You'd think it would be kind of exciting to see him like comatose and escaping,
Sure.
but I guess they thought that wasn't necessary.
So,
Yeah.
a little bit about my background. You mentioned of just kind of having to pick one of these three. I didn't really grow up on Nightmare on Elm Street. I think that
Okay.
I was a little too intimidated by those movies as a kid because I just thought, I don't know if I can handle this. This
Oh.
looks too scary.
But
for me.
Freddy's fun.
I
He's
remember
fun, but you
watching some of the Friday the 13th movies, not a lot of them. I didn't really get to a lot of those until college, but I was very partial to the original Halloween.
Yeah,
And I also had
Yeah.
Halloween 2 taped off of basic cable. So I would rewatch that a lot. The TV edit of Halloween 2, so you didn't get all of the crazy shit that goes on in that movie with the basic cable edit of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember this movie being such a huge fucking deal when it came out that I remember being really excited because it's around the time that I watched the original Halloween. That I would have watched this around this time. I think that I was going into junior high when this movie came out. So this is kind of my introduction to the character, and watching that first movie would have been around this time. So I think that I'm probably...
that's a good entry point.
I'm probably
Wow.
partial to
Yeah.
Michael Myers.
I
even though I
yeah.
didn't really watch or care for the weird middle half of the movies. I was
The
pretty
Thorn
much...
Trilogy.
I was pretty much original
Yeah.
Halloween 2, H20.
I remember as a kid, I think 4 was my entry, which is not a great
gosh,
one. And
yeah.
that's the Thorn
And
Trilogy.
I think that's
Yeah.
why people
because it was the
really
late
have an
80s
affection
and I
with 4.
saw it.
Yeah.
I remember like Danielle Harris too,
Yeah.
like as a kid being like, oh, there's
Yeah.
a little kid.
A
my
kid
age.
about your age. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm a Freddy girl.
Yeah.
We all know
Yeah.
this. I grew up on Nightmare on Elm Street. That's my jam. But I did, starting around high school and college, my friends and I would watch the original Halloween every year on Halloween.
Yeah.
And it just was one of those things that was like, it's really scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we would like tell each other, like, this movie's really fucking scary.
And you
Like,
had
it's
that
good.
extra, and you had that being like a local that you could
Right.
that you could kind of
Yeah.
recognize all of those locations,
Right.
which is so cool.
And the other thing too about like being like an LA native is like, yes, Nightmare on Elm Street is LA, but like Halloween, the original Halloween is like Alhambra and South Pasadena. Like
Yeah,
these are like the
that's,
neighborhoods
like,
that I
the
did grow up in.
iconic.
Yeah, so it's like we could go to see like the school where Tommy like
you had friends that
dropped
went,
the pumpkin.
went to that grade school.
yes,
Yeah.
friend of the pod, Marlene. She did
Yep.
a couple episodes with us. She went to that grade school where Tommy dropped the pumpkin. And South Pasadena High School is right there, and all the neighborhood around here. So definitely had an affinity for these, but really only watched the first one.
Yeah, I mean the first one.
Yeah.
I saw the first one. My friend's mom, she was a cool divorced mom of 3 kids with breast implants
Love
and
it.
like bottle blonde, and she made us watch it when we were probably in like I don't know 8th grade, and it was scary and good.
Yeah.
But like she would. She struggled. She was a single mom, so sometimes she would like get weirdly religious and then like throw out all her horror movies, and then. But it, you know, it was a hot and cold. Like, oh, can we watch a horror movie and be like, whoa? She's
Sure.
like not doing well, so we don't watch them at your house anymore.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Wow, I kind of love that. I don't recall seeing this in the theater.
I really wanted to see this in the theater. I was
The
so
theater.
excited. I
Yeah.
remember
The
the
theater.
Judith Theater in Lewistown
The old
had
Judith.
the poster. They put the poster like right when you walked in the theater lobby.
Yeah.
It was this really kind of classic Art Deco theater lobby. And it was around the time they put in an illuminated poster. And I remember one of the first times that they did that is when they put up the poster for Halloween H2O. And I think that's what really got me excited going into junior high for this movie. And our theater did not get this movie.
Damn.
And this is something that I could have got one of my parents to take me to.
Yeah.
But
Could have got you the ticket
I
and then
remember
dropped you off.
they did not get Halloween H2O. And I remember being so upset that I had to wait until the home video
yeah.
to finally watch this movie. That I remember looking up the early movie websites like Yahoo Movies, like
Yeah.
looking at photos of this movie, like just kind of information about it on the internet, but I couldn't watch it until I rented it.
I remember the Entertainment Weekly cover.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was like drama. It was great. It was
They
like
knew
the
to
fall
lead.
movie.
They knew to lead with those two, with Michelle and
Yeah.
Jamie.
And early August, I wonder when it is now like kind of a dumping ground for horror, but I wonder if that was a
Well,
like,
August
early...
is kind of the classic filler movie season.
Yeah.
Maybe if a studio doesn't really know how well a movie is going to do in the box office. They'll just put it late summer. But I mean,
It's a good time for
there
horror.
can be some successes with an early August release.
No, I'm sure they thought it would.
Kids
make
are
a
about
ton.
to go back to school and are just looking for something to do.
Yeah. And, we were talking briefly about the cast, but, I mean, they're really cashing in on Michelle Williams
Yeah.
and the Dawson's Creek kind of cachet. Let's talk a little bit about the rest of the supporting cast. Okay, first of all, we mentioned this before. Halloween H20 : 20 years later.
Oh, yeah, we have to start this conversation off with the title.
I do want to talk a little bit about that.
So you two are very anti the title.
I could think of 10 other
I
titles.
feel like when I was
Nothing.
when I was in the 7th grade, I loved it.
I don't mind 20 years later. It's the H20.
It's so
Why?
stupid. I love it. though.
Why? It doesn't make any sense. And okay, so I mentioned it earlier. Do we have Independence Day marketing team to blame for that? ID4.
Sure.
But does that all go? What does it go back to? Does it go back to like T2?
Oh,
Sure.
Can we
maybe.
blame
I can see that.
T2 for
Would
this
you-
kind of
would
like
you
shortening of
Almost, because this was pre just naming it Halloween, which I fucking
Like, oh
hate.
god, I hate that.
I
Don't
know.
get me
I
started
really
on
hate that.
Or
Yeah.
I know what you did last
I
summer.
hate all of that.
Ghostbusters.
It's just kind of
Star Trek
naming the
yeah.
title of the movie what the
Yeah.
original is called. I fucking hate that. Would you rather it be called Halloween 20 years later?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm okay with Halloween
Yeah.
20 years later. Even Halloween 6, I know they wanted to kind of Jamie Lee's back, so okay, this is a fresh start. Maybe not rebooting the franchise. So we can't really call it 6
Rebirth,
because we're
legacy, something.
Yeah.
Legacy, Halloween legacy.
Halloween Legacy. How has there not been a Halloween Legacy? But yeah, the H2O of it all is so stupid, and I hate it.
It's definitely a marketing decision.
Yeah. 20 years later, fine. I don't care. But yeah.
Do you think that they tested audiences with a title like that?
I don't know. What would be if a horror movie came out now? What came out 20 years ago? Like The Ring.
Right. Yeah. What is this a reboot of that came out in
I think it would be The Ring, which depresses me.
2005?
I mean, the Ring is over 20 years old.
Or
now.
it's older. Yeah. I don't know.
Let's see. But
Saw,
House of Wax.
one of those. Maybe Saw.
Yeah.
let's see. Horror movies, House of Wax, Constantine, Skeleton Key.
Oh, I love
There are
Skeleton
no
Key.
good like The
There
Fog.
wasn't
It's kind of a weird transitional time
yeah.
for horror. Oh,
Yeah.
the Fog remake is terrible, and that's Deborah Hill's last producing credit. is for the
Amityville
Fog
Horror
remake.
Amityville Horror was a reboot in 2005. Let's see.
But it's just weird to think.
Yeah, nothing good.
78 to 98 feels way longer than
Yeah, that
something
was
from
like
20 years
20 years. What are you kidding me?
And
like,
didn't
a
Halloween
lifetime.
2018? See, it's so stupid. Halloween 2018, David Gordon Green's. That's 20 years after.
That's 40 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
H2O.
Yeah.
So it's
So it could
40
have been
years.
like 4-2.
Ah.
You'd have to do a
H40. See, that don't make no damn sense. H40. Come on. Like, so why does it have to be H2O? Because that's a thing. Like, that has nothing to do with this. Moving on. So another thing that we've mentioned briefly, kind of an infamous tidbit about this movie, the length.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
This movie is 1 hour and 26 minutes with a 10-minute
yeah,
opening
the opening scream death.
prelude,
Yeah.
scream death that has nothing to do with the rest of the movie.
Well, it kind of does, but
and
you know.
I'll be generous and say 5 to 7 minutes of closing credits.
Like everything with Laurie Strode is clocking in at 70 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel like they could have shot this in like 21 days.
Okay, so I know that there was elements of the script that were cut at the last minute, actors that were cast that were sort of calling back older movies, because I know Charles Durning,
Charles Durning? That-
I believe.
Oh, no. You're thinking of Charles S. Dutton.
Charles S. Dutton.
Charles Durning.
Excuse me.
Is a white
I know
gentleman.
that Charles S. Dutton was
Rock.
cast, and they ended up scrapping all that character, and I
Right.
think a lot of it had to do with callbacks to the middle sequels.
Oh, okay.
And I think that there was references to Jamie Lloyd in those opening credits that they just got rid of. That they were sort of
clippings,
recognizing all of, but I think that they lifted an entire subplot, and this movie was on such a tight schedule that they probably just didn't have any time to shoot anything else. There's a lot of second act problems of the script. Of if you were watching dailies, if you were one of the executives at Miramax, we won't say who, but you could kind of see like, well, what are you doing with this middle section? Because nothing is fucking happening.
No, yeah. Like the first 10 minutes, we get 3 deaths, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah, you get
fine.
3 deaths
and then
really
we
quick.
probably go
Love
like
it.
45 minutes without a single death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Like there needs to be some business
It's
with these teenagers. I don't know.
Like,
Or just like Michael murdering a janitor
it's funny too
or
that
something. I don't know.
was the next one after this the Rob Zombie one?
No, it was Halloween Resurrection.
Oh, can we talk? Can we talk about Resurrection for an hour?
We're gonna save that for later.
I love Resurrection.
I mean-
Well, I guess my point being, this kind of honors the original. Like Michael's a
Sure.
ghost who walks slowly, whereas
Right.
most now
And also-
we think of him as like this like crazy.
And also, it's a
like,
very simple
violent
story.
man,
It's not
yeah.
really convoluted.
Oh. I don't even know where my phone
we have a
is.
silver alert.
Endangered adult.
Oh, is it a silver
is
alert?
it?
It's a silver alert.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I should check on my friend Carl.
Oh, Carl. Where are you? I don't even know where my phone is. Doesn't come to my iPad. Good to know.
It's like someone in a PT Cruiser. It's Michael.
Oh, jeez.
But what I'm saying is that what I do like about it is that it is a very simplified, streamlined story, kind of like the original.
Yeah.
Is that when you kind of strip it down,
Yeah.
you're just kind of vibing with these characters on Halloween. It's not as convoluted as these types of movies can get. And that's what's maybe kind of nice about it.
Yeah.
When you revisit
Yes.
it, is that it's a pretty easy watch.
It's got a small cast. It's a very tight, the
Mm-hmm.
story's pretty simple if you do break it down.
It's
so.
not that mean spirited.
Yeah.
It hits all of the beats that the David Gordon Green movie does,
Kinda.
and you could kind of argue is maybe a little more successful at it,
You
especially
could.
with the characterization of Laurie 20 years later.
Right.
Yeah.
Carrie Tate.
Here she's like
Carrie Tate,
It's just
yeah.
a lot nicer that she's kind of like. I mean, she's still traumatized, but she's moved on. She's doing well. She might drink a little too much,
Like,
and
she-
It's tempting to have a normal
hallucinate.
She is good at holding her shit together 11 months out of the year, and it's the month of
Yeah.
October that it really hits her hard.
where the new ones, she's like a doomsday prepper.
Yeah.
Like she never will shampooed her hair.
Listen,
She's
I
not
mean,
happy.
certain days out of the week, I'm ready for a 3 Chardonnay lunch, and keep them coming, waiter. Like,
That happens in this movie.
so I'm not one to shade Carrie Tate / Laurie Strode.
So-
head mistress of
She's head mistress before the age of 40.
Hogwarts West, whatever.
I know.
This
We were talking
academy
about this.
is.
Boarding schools in California feel a little
So
off.
interesting.
Yeah. I can.
You guys
stand
were naming
by-
some.
Well, not.
I know of one, but they're generally on the East Coast.
Yeah,
and
I feel
again,
like- yeah.
when you think of Michael Myers, you're like, let's put it in a fancy boarding school. It just doesn't.
Okay, and I know that the
Yeah.
boarding school plot was taken from a previous script, too.
Right.
That there was something written of Michael stalking co-eds at a school.
But yeah, you'd be like, why? But yeah,
What do we think about the opening scene?
Okay, so again,
the nurse.
this is
Marion.
20 years later, so it's like we're gonna kind of do a little soft reboot, and this is the
We're
era.
going to call back older characters,
This is the
too.
era before our modern horror movies that have to really cram it down our throats. So it's like, okay, we're gonna start off with Nurse Marion. Nancy Stevens is Nurse Marion.
Had some
from-
really memorable scenes of the first
from
movie.
the original movie. Love it. She's still out there in the nurse's uniform, even in 1998, but she's old school, right? She's Dr. Loomis off screen. Donald Pleasance is probably dead at this point by 98.
he's
He
dead
was.
in the movie.
He's dead in the movie.
I think that he passed away shortly after The Curse of Michael Myers.
Okay.
I think.
So I think that's a really fun kind of thing that they brought her back. Like, all right, this is cool.
Also, this actress has been killed by Michael Myers twice.
Several times.
Oh, because she's in the new trilogy.
She's in the new one.
Imagine if they had got Kyle Richards.
Kyle Richards for this.
What was Kyle Richards doing in 98?
Not much.
Probably not
ER?
much.
Maybe
ER.
Oh, that would have been so good.
That was like 3
it was
noses
a few-
ago.
it was a
I
few
actually
noses
love
ago.
her arc in the
Yeah.
new trilogy.
Oh, so
She
Not to
fully,
get off
she
topic.
fully has the best scene of that movie.
So
she
good.
really served.
Bitch, she puts bricks in a pillowcase. She knows what the fuck to do. She's reading tarot cards. She's out there just like you. I love that kind of like lady bartender of a certain age.
Mm-hmm.
The best. Oh yeah, she's killing it.
So that was a missed opportunity.
A
Let's
little
just like
bit, yeah.
call it for what it is.
Because it could have been in an opener. It could have been in a scene that didn't
Okay,
relate to the rest of the movie.
Here's another question. We all are like film nerds and
Yeah.
sycophants for
Yeah.
horror, but like, did general audiences? They didn't even like when you watch this, you wouldn't
Yeah.
know that she was
That's for the
a
IMDb
nurse who
trilogy.
lived. You'd be like,
The real ones were.
if you really just like walked in and sat down in 1998, you'd be like, why is this old lady?
woman. Yeah.
Like someone broke
But
into
I
her
mean-
house and it's Michael Myers.
But
and
I
he
knew
knows
as a
her?
kid, though.
Yeah.
You did.
But I don't know. But I had just watched that first
It's
movie,
an-
though.
at
The
that
movie
point,
should have kind
yeah.
of set it up a little bit.
Because I feel like they didn't set it up until after her death, and then in the opening credits, which were extensive.
Yeah.
That's like another 4 minutes down the drain.
And they gave us a weirdly yesified drawing
That-
of
you
Michael.
were- the
He's
sketch-
got,
you were commenting on the
lips
lips.
and, like,
The sketch.
he's
Listeners,
We're going to
contoured.
post it. It's
Yeah.
kind of fierce.
He's got Clay Aiken hair.
He did have a
like-
strong jawline, which
Yeah.
he needed the FFS. But I feel like in that opening montage where the camera slowly pans over Dr. Loomis's like bedroom to see.
Do you think
like,
these two are
equipment.
in a relationship?
Dr. Loomis and
If
the
Nurse Marion is still his caretaker
Yeah.
after 20 years,
like a sponge bath,
there's got to be something there.
like
yeah.
a happy ending sponge
Yeah,
bath.
I think so. I think so. When she gets killed, she's like, "Over here, God damn it!" And the way she says
Oh
it, I'm
yeah,
just
they
like,
kind
"Oh."
of. It feels very Kevin Williamson, and
Yeah.
it feels like a like kind of
She's
like
just
a
pissed.
Golden Girls or a Cocoon version of the opening of Scream, where
Yeah.
it's like a
She's the Drew Barrymore. Of
yeah,
this movie.
she's the Drew
Which I
Barrymore.
kind of like. That seems like something that a gay man would do. Is
Yeah.
that the opening gag of this movie is it's going to be the nurse from the first movie.
This
in
Right.
the opening scene.
55-year-old
sort of-
woman. Yeah.
weirdly like
That's something that I would
irreverent
write.
to be like, let's pick a weird like nobody character who
Yeah,
lived.
yeah.
It's like gays would be like, she saved my life, and it's
And it's Nurse Marion. from
Nurse
Halloween.
Marion from the original Halloween.
And
But only with her cape from the first movie.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt
Oh my
has
gosh. Oh my god.
JGL got the and.
he
got the
a-
and.
It was
he got
with
two
LL
credit.
Cool J and JGL.
And yeah, they got the with and.
Yep.
LL.
It
and
was that
JG.
NBC sway.
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah. Also, Nurse Marion, that is one of many Psycho
Sure.
homages
Yeah.
in the original
Sure.
Halloween. Of her
I
name
guess
being Nurse Marion.
if I kept putting my producer hat on as like,
Yeah.
I'm not the director, I'm not the writer, but if I'm the producer, I don't know that I'd be like, let's have him kill a old lady
Right.
and a teenage boy in the opening. I don't
Two
know.
teenage boys.
Two teenage boys.
Yeah.
You know,
JGL
but-
got the ice skate to the face. Braden Williams as Tony. You may remember
He got
him
stabbed.
from Never Been Kissed.
This kid worked the rounds
He worked the
at the
rounds.
time.
Yeah. Was he in like Can't Hardly Wait? One of
I think
those?
so.
Yeah.
I think that he's one of Seth Green's friends.
Yeah.
Was she in Illinois? Or was she also
Did
in
that say
California?
Haddonfield? I don't remember.
I think it opens in
I think it has to be Haddonfield.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I keep thinking that it opens in Los Angeles.
And then
because
he, like,
these,
made
these
a road
scenes
trip
are
to
So
filmed
listen,
in LA.
let me tell you this, gentlemen.
How do you think he paid for gas? Oh, what? Sorry. Did he like know how to use a bank card?
I mean, okay. So it does say that it's been 20 years since Michael Myers escaped from Smith's Grove, which happened in the first movie, and returned to his hometown of Haddonfield to kill his long-lost sister, Laurie Strode, first movie. After an explosion at Haddonfield Memorial Hospital caused by Dr. Loomis, second movie, Michael's body disappeared and was presumed dead. So after the events of Halloween 2, he got away.
he just went into the
He's
sewer.
hiding in
He's
the
been
woods.
wandering
Yeah.
Haddonfield.
Oh, I thought he was like back
He's
in
been
a
living.
Santa-
He's
I
been
thought
living in the
he had been-
Unabomber hut.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then this says that they're in the house that they shared in Langdon, Illinois. So
Okay.
just another
Neighboring
He's still
town.
in Illinois, but he has to like. Is he like doing the full like Boxcar Willie, like jumping the trains, like from Langdon out to Mira Loma or whatever?
That
they
he gave us some like truck stop horror, so he seemed.
He steals a car.
comfortable.
He steals what's his name's car, JGL or whatever, and he makes that pretty far until the tire
Why
explodes.
Did he? Oh, is that what happened?
You see, there's a close up of the tire, and it's all shredded.
Sure.
And so that's why he steals
Does he
the
take
jalopy.
whose car does
Yeah.
he take? Does he take one of the boys' car?
It's out of that house.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's one of
Those
theirs.
fucking cops that didn't notice a car pulling out of the driveway for
yeah.
two houses that look like they've been broken into.
I mean, I guess we're to blame the thunderstorm on that, but like, come on, was it even
But
that?
how far? Okay, do you think he stopped when he would like refill for gas?
This
do
is
you
what
think
I'm
he
saying.
kept the mask
This is
on?
what I'm saying. He's going from Illinois to somewhere in Central California, Northern
do
California.
you think he's siphoning gas?
How does he know how
Well,
to do
he had
that?
I thought he didn't. He
I
steal
mean,
a purse.
he's
He
been
stole a purse.
Mr. Wizard
been-
ass.
but
Oh,
al-
he's
but
did
also
steal
he's
her.
He knew he needed money.
But like he's been
True.
wandering around for a number of years.
Also true. He's been like hiding in the sewers. I don't know. It's
Yeah, I don't know.
unclear. It's unclear.
we need a TV like if the A24. I want like
Oh, the
those
A24 pass
whole
of this
episode.
is going to have
whole
to
episode. Yeah.
is going to
Okay,
have to
like-
solve
Yeah.
all of this.
like where it's like
Entire-
Nell, but
yeah.
like a Michael Myers.
I just rewatched Nell.
I love Nell. Wait, if you see the new Frankenstein, there's a whole Nell subplot.
Well, I was gonna say it's gonna
I
be
love
that
any-
Frankenstein thing
Yes.
with the hermit and the thing, and like, oh, come and I will teach
and Michael's
you.
Nell.
Michael's Nell.
He
but
was
he's-
6 when he
Oh yeah.
initially murdered.
A feral
and he's
child?
basically like a,
a fear-
6-year-old.
a feral child.
Has he
His whole
gotten to
life.
that point
Yeah.
where
He never
attained
language.
He never attained language,
Well, no, he did because
And
he
his-
was a regular
and
kid.
his brain is just
Yeah.
wired
Yeah.
differently. Yeah,
but
that's
he
true.
probably speaks very limited.
Sure.
I wish in this one he had been like Laurie. Oh my god! Or at least in the original, he was like fascinated by sex and whatnot. Here, it was just like, I guess he wanted to.
He was
He
traumatized
was
by
coming
his,
back to get Laurie.
his sister's
but
big old titties.
We don't really know why.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
I was
but
always
that's
very
okay.
fascinated with the Halloween mythology of the brother and sister until I kind of got to an age that I'm like, this is stupid. This means absolutely nothing.
Because also, like, the timeline, Laurie would have been like a
She was in
baby
the-
in the
she was a
first
baby.
movie. Like, so would he even have known her? He wouldn't have grown up with her. He would have been in the clink, like, ever since she was little.
and I think that's why you have to cut the 4 storyline of the sister, because that really raises way
Too many
lot.
questions.
Or like daughter.
Yeah,
the
the daughter.
subplot of the daughter, because that raises way too many questions.
Yeah, isn't it a thing that, like, Danielle Harris gets knocked up, but, like, is it by Michael? I don't know.
What?
Well, that's what Curse of Michael Myers goes
yeah, I
into.
was
in
gonna
that movie.
say she's not in 4 and 5. She's like,
But
9.
like
Yeah.
Laurie
Danielle
Strode
Harris,
was
yeah.
like a young unwed mother that gave her kid up for adoption.
Right. When,
But, like,
at what
when
point
did
she
that
have-
happen?
Did she have time
wait,
to
oh,
get
she
pregnant with-
is Danielle Harris.
She's Danielle Harris's
She's
mother.
Danielle Harris's mother.
Yeah.
So that would have been right after the events
Oh
of
my god!
Yeah.
the second movie.
Oh,
It's a
that
whole thing.
Was Ben Tramer the?
Oh, the father.
I think
I wanna-
I think the kid that works, the last Starfighter
Yeah. At the
kid that
hospital. Yeah.
he came to from his concussion,
Yeah.
I'm
and
just saying.
he's the baby daddy.
Yeah.
I wish Ben Tramer had a shout out in this that she had named her son Ben
Bennett. Yeah.
or Bennett
Yeah.
or something. In
After he was burned alive
in the second
in the
that
second
scene
movie.
is brutal. And in the first one, again, what I do love about the Halloween series and what you kind of get at where they put the nurse in the opening of this, who's
Yeah.
this throwaway character. In the first film, he's a throwaway character. He's not even seen. He's
We
just
didn't even-
mentioned.
Yeah.
And then in the second film, they make him a full-on character who gets murdered.
Yeah.
I love that this series sort of, it's like this, like...
They're building
Yeah.
on
It's like The
mythology.
Simpsons, where there's like 9,000 characters mentioned and talked about.
Yeah.
And any of them can like come
Yeah,
back.
they can have
Because even
their
in the
own
new
little-
trilogy, they do bring back Kyle, like Richards. Like,
Yeah.
I was bummed
Everyone's
that
fair
there was
game.
no shout outs to. Is that Devon Graham?
It's that Devon
Is that
Graham.
Devon Graham.
I mean,
Could have been Devon Graham.
if you're in a Halloween movie for a few frames, chances are,
Yeah.
if they're doing a sequel or
You'll
a
be
reboot,
back.
you you have an opportunity. They should open up a like hotline, or it's a like class action lawsuit thing where it's
The
like,
little kids that bullied Tommy were
Yep.
fully in this.
Yeah.
All right. So let's cut to the present or the past of 1998. Laurie Strode is now living as Carrie Tate as the headmistress of Hogwarts West.
Professor Catherine
do
Tate.
we think
Yeah.
that's a nod to Carrie the horror movie and Sharon Tate?
Has to be.
That is, oh my god.
Is it a stretch?
No,
hope not.
I think you're right.
I think.
I think the
Tate.
script is that winky that's what it's alluding to.
Yeah. Yeah. She's a headmistress and also mother
And also English teacher.
and also English teacher. And
That's
also,
a
yeah.
lot of work.
And also the mother
didn't
of
do
BMOC, Big Man on Campus, John, played by Josh Hartnett.
John?
Okay, so
John.
what are our feelings on Josh Hartnett?
Oh, love
Bro.
it.
I love
Gorgeous.
I love Josh Hartnett.
Yeah.
Josh Hartnett, I remember in junior high, the girls would lose their
Mama.
fucking
Yeah?
minds.
Mama, when he
for
came on the
Josh
screen,
Hartnett.
this is his
Introducing.
debut. This is his debut
Ingenue.
film.
I'll take him even
This
with the crazy
movie.
hair. I don't care.
His like super cuts, $8.
Okay,
In
listen.
1998, it would be $8.
Listen.
Are we getting into the conversation about the hair?
I have seen a lot of things recently on the internet about this hairstyle, and the new hypothesis, the new storyline goes that Josh Hartnett was so cool that they would style his hair and they'd be like, boom, this is it. That's it. You're the kid. You're the one. This is the hair. Get out of here. Get out of the trailer. You're done. He would go back to his trailer and cut it and fuck it all up. And that's why his whole front and his whole bangs are completely uneven.
Okay,
And the back is all
that makes
messed
sense.
up.
Maybe.
That he would mess it up
Because you could
because
do-
he said in his mind, teenagers were too glamorous, and actual
Okay,
teenagers
I kinda get that.
at school look a mess.
Okay, I can follow that.
So he said, I'm playing real. I'm playing actual
This
teenager.
is Josh being method.
Going to school. I'm going to look a mess like I actually did when I was actually 17, unlike now when I'm actually 20.
Like
Or
three
how-
years
yeah,
ago.
exactly. Because I feel like he is 78. Yeah.
Mm.
78. So he would have been 20 when he made this. So, so that's the backstory that's going around.
Okay,
the
I kinda
internet
buy that.
these days, which makes little sense. He still looks insane.
He looks
But that-
great.
But that face though.
But you can't.
That face though.
He looks related to Jamie Lee.
Oh
They're
yeah,
like the same
I buy
height.
it.
He's taller than her, but she's a very statuesque
They
woman.
never mentioned who the father was.
They don't.
They just talk about the dad.
Again, I wish we had, like, who could it have
Yeah.
been? And, like, was she worried about passing on the psycho genes? I wish we had had a little more plot. Like, you know.
Yeah.
This is the type of thing that if you like, just
Psycho
add
genes.
a few more scenes.
I mean,
just
it's 86 minutes. We
write
could
some
have-
dialogue on the spot, and you can maybe get another 4 minutes to that runtime.
Right.
So if he's 17 in 98, that means he's clocking in at 1981.
Mm-hmm.
So about 3 years later, she's
clocks.
like rehabilitated. She's trying to get on with her life.
Well, that was like Halloween 2, though. Oh, no,
Yeah.
that was
The
same
Halloween 2
night.
was the same night,
But
yeah.
it came out.
Timeline
Yeah.
wise.
Oh, that's right. I am thinking that Halloween 2 is set in 81.
But even still,
no, it's
imagine
set
in, like,
78.
imagine having what happened to you in 78, and even by 81, you're like, yeah, I'm ready to, like, pop
Yeah,
one
let's
out.
do it. Let's start a
have
family.
a baby.
Yeah. That's how they were in those days.
I guess. I mean, I don't want to judge
Yeah.
trauma or how you want to
Yeah.
feel alive again, have
Sure.
a baby.
But I do think it's good casting. What
Move on.
what a film debut.
What a film.
He
For-
would go
for an
on
actor.
to. He
I
would
wonder
go
how he
on
feels
to
about
do. He would go on to do The Faculty.
I'm
In
sure.
December.
Love The
I'm
Faculty.
sure that Jamie Lee sends him like Instagram memes.
She had an
I
eye
don't
for
know.
talent.
You don't think so? You don't
the
think
minute-
she's
could have been prickly.
a Christmas card.
Oh, the minute that Josh Hartnett will probably get any sort of critical acclaim for something.
Oh, she's jumping on that.
She will
like-
be jumping on that.
I
and
knew it
posting,
when.
and posting pictures of them
Sure.
way back when.
Are you saying that Jamie Lee Curtis is a fame whore, Scott? I will not have it.
She's a little thirsty.
I will not have it in this house. She's a thirst bucket for sure. But
Oscar winner.
how did you describe Trap? a modern camp.
Oh, right. With Josh Hartnett.
Yeah.
It's a modern camp classic.
It is
Lady Raven. We need a sequel
We
focused
love
on Lady Raven.
Lady Raven.
He was doing some fine work in Trap.
yeah.
I thought he was.
He looked
I thought
great.
he was
He
doing
looks-
a good job in that movie.
He looked maybe
Great.
like 10 years older than he does in
Yeah.
Halloween H2O.
Yeah.
He
He
looks
looks fucking amazing.
He's ageless.
It's a pretty
Yeah,
silly
he's killing it.
performance, but I really liked what he was doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wish they gave him more to do in this. I mean, he's perfectly fine,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he's sort of like, you're sort of like, whose movie? Is it her movie? Is it his movie? It's very
Right.
like CW
Sure.
where like they kind of do a like teenage
Yeah.
plot
And I
and then they
think
go to
that-
adults.
And I think that probably if the script had at least one more scene with them where they were to maybe talk about the dad.
Who
or
is the
just
dad?
kind of, or what his relationship of what does he know about Michael Myers?
He doesn't seem to
Yeah,
know
he doesn't
anything.
seem
Well,
to
he
know
said that. Well, he
worried.
says that your brother died in a fire like 20 years ago. So I think that he kind of knows, but like,
Yeah.
And there's
I
that
don't
thing
know.
where she's like, I only ask you to take
One
care of
day.
it one day.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's been 17 years.
Yeah, but also like it's set in a high school. We've got
Boarding school.
a boarding school.
Fancy boarding
We've got Josh. We've got Michelle Williams.
She.
But
The
I feel
brows,
like
those brows,
the brows,
they are thin
the
and
brows.
divided.
She's giving.
They are more divided than the United States of America.
They're very. There's a big wide space between her two
Wide.
brows. Also, there
All the plot holes could fit.
does
You
she
could-
just
There
sleep
was-
in those curlers?
There was a
every
little
night?
girl who had a little curl right in the middle of her forehead.
Yeah.
and her name was
She looks
Michelle
cool.
Williams. Those curls are piled on her head, and they're in the exact same spot in every shot.
The
of this
uniform
movie.
styling of her when she's washing the dishes, it looks like she's doing an Abercrombie and Fitch photo shoot.
Does she even get terrorized by Michael?
They're running over the keys. They're
I
like,
guess
she
but,
has the
like,
scene
He
in the-
didn't. I wanted him
She
to
doesn't
like.
care
Man,
for-
I wanted
yeah.
him to rough her up a
Yeah,
little
he doesn't
bit.
care about her.
You get the moment where she's in the classroom.
She sees him.
She gets
She's-
the Laurie
Which is
moment.
also
She
a
gets the
weird
Laurie
thing to give
throwback.
her. Like
Yeah.
the first time we realize he's there
Yeah.
and on campus, they just
Like,
give it to Michelle
I feel like
Williams.
they couldn't give it to Josh because at this point it'd be like, well, he's a boy. Like, how's he
Yeah,
gonna be
like,
scared of this
eh,
man? You know,
And
It
you
have
would
to
know
be-
about it and be like, hey, Mom, guess what?
Yeah.
Your brother is back.
It has to be a girl to be
Do you
afraid
know what?
of him. I
Do you
think.
know what I'm a huge
I don't
sucker
know.
for in these types of movies is when you see a scene like this, and I think that they do it in the David Gordon Green movie. Is that the Jamie Lee Curtis? She's teaching Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you get the real meta dialogue
Yes.
of we're relating this classic literature to what
Yeah.
Is happening.
is happening on
Confront
screen.
the monster.
Confront
What
the
is it in
monster.
the
I
original,
love
too? It's some other thing.
Stupid shit like that. I think that they're talking about Greek tragedies or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the concept of evil or something.
Yeah, because Laurie in the first movie gives an answer that I'm like, that's like some postgraduate
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Right there. She gives a really strong
Deep.
answer. That
But
I
it's
was like,
so
"Ooh."
scary in the original.
Oh my god.
Whereas
Yeah.
here, like, they're at this like glamorous Spanish villa, and like Michael's looking through a like his face is like peeking through a medieval door, and
Yeah,
I think
you're
that-
just sort of like,
Yeah.
oh, some like
like-
weirdo in a
Yeah.
mask.
I think
in
that
the
they're-
original, like, there's a station wagon. It's just giving like pedo vibe. It just
Oh,
gives
yeah.
like such creepier vibes.
I think that this movie is set in the villa that Diane Lane fixes up in Under the Tuscan Sun.
Right, like it's so
Yeah.
it's like a Nancy Myers setting
It
where you're
is,
like,
yeah.
this Spanish college
Yeah.
is or high school is impossibly glamorous. You're expecting like Cameron Diaz
Yeah.
to like
But I guess
It's like-
that the private school gives it a little flavor because it is just not
Yeah.
a shitty public school.
I mean, we have a what is that thing called, the dumbwaiter? I mean, there's
There's a dumbwaiter.
The dumbwaiter
in
is
this-
like
in this-
the secret
Yeah.
star of this film.
It
like, It
is.
has more personality and more screen
I love-
time,
yeah.
and more backstory.
I love
and
some
more
dumbwaiter action.
personality
I do
than
th-
almost everyone else.
I do think that Michelle Williams is giving a little like peak skill, like Facts of Life kind of
Yeah.
realness with this, early season Facts of Life when they're wearing the uniforms. But yeah, this school definitely does look like it was set designed by like Cher's Sanctuary
for
catalog.
Sure.
like
Yep.
for a different a movie, like not a horror movie,
Yeah.
but maybe that's part of the charm.
Yeah. Also, along with Josh and Michelle, we also have Jodie Lynn O'Keefe, who listeners you may remember
Stunning.
from She's All That,
That face, beautiful.
Do
and A Hip Hop Family Christmas.
okay.
Was she on Jag? She
It's
did.
not her
She did a big
top
TV show in the
thingy-dingy.
90s. I think it was something like Jack.
Jodie Lynn O'Keefe.
Jodie Lynn O'Keefe, who
Do
she
you think
also
she's related
has
to Georgia O'Keefe?
eyebrows for days, possibly. Let's see, one episode CSI New York,
Nash
Criminal
Bridges.
Minds. Oh, Nash Bridges.
She was also on Prison Break and The Vampire
She
Diaries.
better work.
She's pretty, and they kind of like pair her with a grenade.
I mean, Adam Hanbird,
Little Man Tate.
Little Man Tate himself. Also,
You call him Dudley Moore.
Yeah.
Watching this movie together.
he's giving a little Dudley Moore vibes.
I mean, he was able to swing that one.
Yeah.
I mean, he's charismatic.
He also plays the young Robin Williams
He does.
in Jumanji.
Yep.
In Jack? Or no, not
Yeah.
Jack. That's the Pejoria movie.
You said he looks like he's got
Yeah, a little bit. But he could be in like Kimberly Akimbo.
It's revealed that this character is like 35 years old.
Oh no.
He's like kind of the like sexy cad, right? Like
That's the thing. He's playing
He's punching
that
above his
devil
weight
may
class.
care.
He has kind of a
really
Roman
is punching
Polanski.
above, yeah.
yes, it is kind of Broman and Tate and Sharon Tate. Absolutely. And at least they again, if I were gonna lodge complaints, like there's just not a lot of like kills and not a lot of
Sure.
mean kills, but
Yeah.
at least they give us one with her. They don't even show his
death is
death.
off screen, which I think is so
It's so
weird.
like, why are they respectful? This film didn't care about him at all.
I want to see them pay off that garbage disposal,
Yeah.
or at least the
He got his
screw through the
throat
head.
slit. Like, okay, here's another thing, and this is an interesting point. Michael, it just really isn't known for inventive kills, so that's always something you have to kind of work with. What Halloween has over the other, it's atmosphere.
Sure,
It's always about the like
that's true.
creepy, spooky, ethereal. Although in 2, they do a good job of like
Sure.
nastying a Friday the
that's true.
13th.
That's
Well,
true.
and it's
time,
also
but,
it's
like,
everything in a hospital that
Fighting.
could possibly murder you.
and to turn a hospital into
Yeah.
again, which this movie I wish it had rose to the occasion. Like 2 is set a lot in a hospital, and you're like, hospitals aren't scary, but when you watch it, you're like, oh yeah, that's scary. Whereas
Yeah.
like turning a like abandoned prep school scary, that's a cool idea.
Like you
But
wanted
they
to
made
have
it.
them run in and out of classrooms.
I mean,
Yes.
the very next year in the faculty, Josh Hartnett rips the paper cutter.
Yes,
his
like we need
arm,
that.
right?
Like give us setting glamour.
Yeah.
The what's it called?
dumbwaiter,
The dumbwaiter
yeah.
is the one like inspired.
But that could be anywhere. That could be in a scary mansion. You know, it just
Yeah.
happens to be like that. The school is old, so it has.
Did
one.
you notice the geography of the school that
Crazy.
later in the movie
Makes no sense.
They go from, I think it's sort of like the hall, maybe the lunch hall, that they walk upstairs and they're at the kitchen.
I didn't.
So,
yeah.
you've seen this movie how many times?
I've
we
seen
were
this
talking about
movie
this
a lot.
earlier. Like,
Yeah.
I
when
had
we were
this tape.
watching it,
This is a brisk
Scott is an
85
expert,
minutes
like,
movie.
he's
I would watch it a lot.
I would call you an amateur historian
Yeah.
on Halloween
Yeah.
H2O. You knew every
I hope I
scene,
even got
every
the,
moment.
I hope I even got the production history.
You
of
were
this
pretty
too.
right.
I think you did.
I tried to watch YouTube videos today of the unmade Halloween movies
Mm-hmm.
because that is a
I'm
rabbit
sure.
hole of the unproduced scripts.
Yeah. Well, this really back in the day too, when like we already know the legacy of 3, where it went disastrously wrong, where they just
Yeah.
made a whole new film, and then like with 4 and 5, like they were already like, let's introduce a mute girl. Like you start just throwing the kitchen sink at it,
Yeah,
Also-
yeah.
in a way that you don't now, where it's kind of always the
Yeah.
same film every time,
Sure.
but just a little different. They were.
I also kind of think about when doing movies around this time that they knew that the home video market was really where you made
Yeah.
the money back.
Mhm.
I mean, even though this movie was a hit, like it
Sure.
grossed $75 million worldwide against a $17 million budget. But I do kind of
sure
think
made
that
so much at
the
home.
rewatchability of this movie on home video was probably huge.
It
So
feels
I
made
always
for like
kind of
15
think
or
if that's
14-year-olds.
kind of
Yeah. And also, it also feels made for like
goes
a
into the
good
development.
Saturday afternoon on TBS.
It's not
the
super
Superstation.
scary or
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
and,
You can
like,
easily clip
Yeah.
out the
Yeah.
violent.
You can make it
scenes of this
PG-13
movie.
I
very
feel like,
easily.
Yeah, I feel like in the year 2000, like hanging out with my friends, just being at home, just like eating chips. Like, all right,
Yeah.
turn on the TV. This is on.
I mean-
we're gonna watch The Mummy. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch. You know what I mean?
Compared to like Terrifier, this is
Oh,
like
no.
Sesame Street. This is like I would let my like 8-year, like, oh, come
easy,
like an
easy
8-year-old
sleepover
watch
movie
this, like,
Yeah.
for a bunch of 13-year-olds.
Even
Yeah.
younger,
Yeah.
to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
I think a 10-year-old could watch this and not flinch. They'd be like, mm-hmm.
I think the moments that kind of were memorable for me is the tension of the hand in the garbage disposal.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you said, does Michael know
How to use one.
this switch is for the garbage? Maybe not. The tension of that is scary, but then nothing happens. And then the dumbwaiter on the leg. That's shit
good.
is
Oof.
pretty
Yeah.
oh my God. It's
Brutal.
pretty visceral, pretty brutal.
I would say
Yeah.
top 3 Halloween deaths.
I think I remember my college friend, like Matt Earhart and Jose being like, this shit's pretty gross.
Yeah.
And watching it and being like, ah!
Yeah.
Pretty gross.
That is a good...
Yeah. But, I do think they could have used the school a little bit better, but whatever. They're using this plot element of, is it the whole school? Is it just their class? There is a trip to
Yosemite. Everyone's going to Yosemite.
We can all get on the
which
bus.
is a national park, which now is closed.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not a good time to be a government employee.
And it was
right now.
already Halloween, so it would be cold,
It's gonna be cold
and
in
wintry. It
Yosemite.
could be snowing.
We've
but-
been to Yosemite in October.
Okay.
It was actually really nice.
Was it my brother's
For your brother's
wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was we stayed on Bass Lake.
Early to mid October.
Yeah.
Did you go to Bass Lake?
We did.
We did.
That's
did.
the. I'm doing a Housewives of Orange County.
Oh.
Which was on when I
about that.
showed up to record
It
today.
wa-
We
it
were
was,
watching
it
OC, but
was.
I'm sure
How do you
our
think-
queens or listeners.
who
Do you
do you
remember
think-
that's what famously
Bass Lake.
Tamara grilled Gretchen about when her husband was dying of cancer and was like,
I was
went
filming-
But did you go to
somewhere-
Bass Lake?
I
But
was
did you go
filling
to
in-
Bass Lake?
I
And,
was
like-
filling in Pete about Tamara's previous husband, and it was a whole thing.
I'm
You
sorry.
mean Simon or Gretchen's?
The one that died.
That's Gretchen's.
Gretchen's.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
No,
Who do
and
you
it's
think-
really sad.
Who do you think would be the final girl of the Real Housewives of OC?
Tamara
if,
is so like
if Michael was shocking.
Tamara could live with a leg cut off and her will to live and her ability to
she would be a really good match for
cause
Michael
harm.
Myers.
Yeah, I think Tamara would.
Tamara would
She would gouge an eye.
she-
Her
she
heart
would
rate
spin
would
off
not
her-
increase.
No,
if she
I
ripped
spin off
an
her
eye
own
Absolutely not.
series.
Yeah,
Her own series of movies
Tamara.
Would Tamara
there is a
be-
horror movie called Tamara.
with
Oh my God.
I love
with
it.
Jenna.
But would Tamara Judge be the unstoppable killer?
I think it would be a
Maybe,
good where
yeah.
she got people bullied her very lightly, and then she decided to kill them all. Like one of those where they don't even have to do a super horrific accident
no.
gone wrong. It'd just be like they were mean to her once,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
she's allowed to viciously
God.
dismember them and kill them.
I cannot with Tamara Judge this season.
I love her having an OC
in a fight
tangent.
with her, but it's
I don't know. I
okay.
feel like
This is
there's
kind of like the OC of Halloween, like the setting. It's very Villa Blanca. Like it's
Sure.
like
I love that we're going
Spanish
for OC
casita.
and not the obvious being Beverly Hills because that's a
Right.
little
with
too
Kyle.
on the nose.
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Oh, because Kyle,
Yeah. So we briefly talked about remakes and reboots and all that, and
what would you call this? It's just a sequel, but
It's
it
a
felt
sequel.
at the time they put a
but
lot of
because
marketing
it's 20
and pomp.
years later,
Yeah.
they do this thing where they're adding these little bits, and it's that thing where it's like, oh, remember how in the first movie when Michael slightly stabbed Laurie in the arm?
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna do it again in the same spot in this movie
Totally.
too. And it's like, really, bro? Okay, we remember.
Also,
How many times is she going to get stabbed in that same spot? Because
Yeah.
I think he does it again in 2018.
Well, I mean, how often were
It's so lazy.
I mean, legacy sequels wouldn't have been a thing at
No,
that time.
yeah.
No way.
But I
This
mean,
was
this
innovative,
is
yeah.
also predating Episode 1,
Star Wars?
2, Star Wars. So I mean, at that
Was it?
time where
Okay,
kind
New
of
Nightmare.
Hollywood was
Sure. That was
That's
way ahead
sure,
of its time, though.
very ahead of its time.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, at that time where you could go back to 20-year-old properties, because I
Yeah.
mean, in the
Yeah.
80s,
They weren't doing
it's
it.
like, what was a 20-year-old property in the 80s?
Yeah, something like
I know,
Something from
it would have from the 60s.
the
The
Yeah.
60s? Yeah, I don't know.
Whereas now they're like, they're rebooting Harry Potter, and I'm like, it's too soon. And you're
Yeah.
like, well, it's been 20 years.
It's been, since the first one, it's been quite a minute. And I mean, now with things taking so damn long to produce in between seasons.
I
There's like
know.
there's like a third Game of Thrones thing that's
There-
happening.
it's
And I'm like,
coming.
what the hell is this?
Is there going to be a season 3 of House of Dragon? I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows?
Will Michael be in it?
Maybe. But yeah, I think there's a couple of things in this movie that are a little too on the nose, like Laurie getting stabbed in the arm in the same spot. I'm like, girl.
They keep focusing on the 17-year thing in this. That's a theme. Her son just
Right.
turned 17.
She was 17 when it happened to her.
And her sister was 17 when she was moist.
And this hasn't crossed her mind before.
It kind of
Lori
was, I
overthinking
think.
it, of Lori overthinking everything with her, with like her relationship with Michael Myers.
Maybe that's why this year she's so like, I mean, she's
pretty on edge the whole she keeps hallucinating.
She uses the F word with her own son.
She does.
What the fuck do you think you're doing? You informed me that these scenes were
They're in La Puente.
La Puente.
Yes.
You're the
Puente,
Puente Hills
California.
Wild.
Yes,
It looks
exactly.
northern. It looks like a small mountain towny.
Fooled me.
It does. Listen,
Yep.
listen, those shots in the very first Halloween where Dr. Loomis is in that phone booth and Michael Myers is like white
By the railroad tracks where he
thing
gets
by
the jumpsuit.
That's right there. It's the same neighborhood. That's also in the City of Industry. So it's like they kind of are going back to these. I don't know. That was a weird little tidbit.
That's something that I wish that these movies would go back to, is subbing parts of Los Angeles as just anywhere America.
Yeah.
The city is just too expensive to film
Okay.
in now.
So, did Michael know she had a 17-year-old?
Sure.
I don't know. How?
Well, I guess maybe he read, but he was when he broke in the opening, and he's like, "I need to get Laurie."
Do you think that he read it in her file that he
Yeah,
got
but that
from
still
Dr.
would be
Loomis'
coincidence.
file.
It would still be coincidence unless he was calculating. He's like, "Well, they're only 12. I'll wait 5 years." Or
Right.
like, oh yes, they're 17. That's my lucky number.
Yeah.
That's what I bet on. Like,
Because so he goes to Dr. Loomis's house, steals Laurie's. Oh, we didn't talk about it. He stole Laurie's file that Dr. Loomis had.
which is also like, why would he know her whereabouts?
because she's living under assumed name, so she's changed her
And
identity.
like, why
but
would you let this crazy?
Dr.
He's
Loomis
he's
knows?
been like
Dr.
a
Loomis
loon
got it
for
from the
years.
Witness Protection Program.
If
Why?
I'm, if
and
I'm
he filed it.
if I'm
Yeah.
Laurie Strode, Carrie Tate,
Carried tight.
Sharon, what is
I
Carrie?
know.
What is
Sharon
Carrie's-
Katrina. I don't know.
What is Carrie, the Stephen King character's last name? Carrie White.
White.
Carrie White.
Sharon White. If I,
Sharon White.
I am staying as far away from Dr. Loomis as fucking
Absolutely.
possible. And if that motherfucker is sending me a Christmas card like, hey, can I get your new address?
Return to sender.
No! Return to sender.
I'm annoyed they didn't set up her husband either. Who was he?
Josh's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it
Doesn't
Michael?
matter because now she's dating and she's banging guidance counselor Will Brennan, played by Adam Arkin. Sex pot
Yeah.
du jour.
Yeah,
I guess
Adam
this is
Arkin.
like where they like let's bring the mom audience in. We'll cast Adam Arkin.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
who was Adam Arkin? What was his TV
In the
thing?
90s, he was on Chicago Hope.
Chicago Hope. Okay.
That was his big deal, which to me was always
That is a grown-up show.
knockoff ER.
Yeah.
Chicago Hope for me was diet ER. I'm sorry. It was like, I know it was like Tommy Schlamme and like all those like big name. It wasn't David E. Kelly, but it was like those. It had some prestige. I think it was LA Law people that did Chicago Hope, I think was the deal. And it had like Christine Lottie and all. Like, it kind of had a funny element to it. I was not a sure.
No way. We were too young.
Yeah. I was going to say, as a slightly older than you, but like barely. Like, I was kind of like, all right.
He was
this
kind
is-
of
this is
working
for
the
grown-ups.
rounds
Who
in the
cares?
90s. I'm seeing Law and Order, The West Wing, Picket Fences,
West Wing, yeah.
Frasier, episodes of Monk. Yeah.
And he's also the son of Alan Arkin.
I don't think I ever registered that.
Yeah, character actor.
That this was the son. But I mean,
Oscar
it's,
winner.
it's right there in the name Arkin.
And
so
Adam
I don't know
and
why I
Alan,
ever
yeah.
thought about that.
Yeah.
And he gets killed, but you're sort of rooting for it.
It's interesting that they kind of
shoots.
subvert what happens to horny teenagers
Sure.
to this character, to an
Yeah.
adult, which I think is kind of, I don't know if that was on purpose, of that there's some remarks that he makes that you get a little judgy. I mean, he wants to get frisky with Laurie, and he's the one that ends up dead.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's on purpose, though.
Well, he shoots LL Cool J too. We didn't even talk about LL.
I mean,
that's some casting.
yeah, that's.
LL Cool J's agent was just really trying to get him out there.
Listen. He's a black dude in a horror movie that does not get murdered.
Yeah.
So
And then
love
the
that.
next one kind of followed up too with Busta Rhymes.
Right,
They
yeah.
were like, let's cast another.
yeah.
I mean, this was also at a time where the Leprechaun movies were
back
kind
in
of
the
hijacked by the hip hop community.
Listen, I was gonna say, that not for nothing.
Yeah.
Like ethnic people really like horror.
Sure.
movies.
Like urban, yeah, for sure. Like
know?
the
Yeah.
urban comm loves
Yeah.
a good slasher.
Yeah,
horror.
like Latinos.
Yes.
Oh, get out of here! They did a whole.
Especially like a supernatural.
Well, don't like
That's what I was gonna say. They did
the
a whole,
paranormal activity.
I
Paranormal
love
movies.
that one, the
Like,
marked ones.
the one
and
that's
the
the
East
one
LA
that's
apartment.
East
That
LA.
one's good.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Can we do? I'll come back for I'm a
for the marked
paranormal
ones?
activity queen. I've even
Yes.
seen the Amish one that went straight to streaming on Paramount.
Oh my god!
I think I left off
that one.
That
on.
one is.
I think we left off on the ghost.
I'm going
dimension.
to. There's a play.
I
There's a play.
noticed
I'm
that
going to see it
at the Almonson.
I'm seeing a play of paranormal activity at the Amundsen
I've been
Theater
seeing
in
it
Los
advertised.
Angeles.
There better be
social
some
media.
special
In the
effects. People
theater.
better be flying
The
around.
theater.
I love.
Oh, I'm sure it's all whiz bang.
I love horror theater.
Should we have a Halloween play?
Oh my god!
You could
Easy.
kind of. It'd
Yeah, I
be
think you could
elegant.
do it,
It'd be
yeah.
sort of like existential dread. Just
Could you
him
just-
always like in the background.
You could just kind of set it all in one living room.
yeah, and just like doo, doo, doo,
Be kind of like a chamber piece.
just her like constantly worried and afraid.
Yeah,
Great.
knitting. I love
Could
it.
be 86 minutes like H20.
No intermission.
Get them in and out. You buy a $20
I love-
glass of wine.
You could do 3 performances a day.
I love all of the business with
21 shows a week. I think we're onto something.
I love all of the business with
the new
LL Cool
Broadway.
J being the aspiring writer.
Oh my God.
I love
I mean,
the woman on the
this
phone.
is like-
Could you imagine running into some woman out at a bar
on her cell phone.
and she said, "I am the woman who's the voice.
I'm
over
the voice of
phone
LL Cool J's wife
of
in
LL
Halloween
Cool J's
H2O.
girlfriend."
Oh my god!
H2O.
Love
I mean,
it.
all slashers usually have a little comic relief, but
Yeah,
they usually
yeah.
get killed or it's a
True.
quick.
True.
Like they let him like stick
Listen,
around.
if I or
he was a terrible security guard. by
he's
the
a
way.
bad security guard. He's bad at his job. But if I, Scott, or you had a job in which we had enough time to write our novel, I would not be like, "Well, you better shut up with that damn novel." What else are you going to do?
Sure,
He's there 40 hours a week,
Pass the
sitting
time.
in a booth.
Yeah.
you better be
know?
doing something to get yourself
Yeah.
out of that.
So if you were writing a novel to further our lives and make money off of this wonderful, like, he's trying to write a romance novel because you know what? They sell. He's got dollar signs in his head. He knows what he's doing.
When I worked at Barnes and Noble, I would have to do orders to prisons,
Ooh.
and sometimes you would get the
It could've been
urban
Michael.
you would get the urban romance
Ooh,
novels
love
being
it.
sent to prisons.
to like
Yeah.
lady prisons.
That's a big thing.
I mean, they got
I believe
time. They got time to read
I
books.
believe that one of the big authors. I believe that her name was Zane.
Yeah, Zane is a big. Yeah.
She was the big urban erotic fiction writer.
Love it.
Yep.
See, he's trying to
That's
tap into
the
that
market he was trying
right
to
there.
do.
Yeah,
But I love the little bit on the phone when she's listening
good.
in on the conversation with Josh Hartnett. Don't you get your ass fired?
yeah,
Yeah.
And also, not for nothing, he tells Josh Hartnett to comb his hair.
Yeah.
So,
Does he?
yes.
I missed that.
Yeah, when he finally says, "Okay, I'll let you out," la la la, don't get caught, and he says, and they're walking away. He says, "And comb your damn hair," and I'm like, "Yes, thank
You're not
you."
allowed to have a little off-campus lunch.
And LL Cool J's cool. Like if that was my like security guard
I
at
know.
school, I'd be like, "That was a cool dude." So
We're glad he
I'll listen.
survived a bullet.
yes, yeah, love it.
I like to hope
also,
that the school set
Michael
him for
didn't even
life.
try. He was probably saw
No,
him
I
and
know,
was like,
I know.
"Oh,
Maybe the school set him for life when he survived all of this.
yeah."
I do want to say that at work the other night it was a late night, and I want to say it was Going Back to Cali was playing,
Mm-hmm.
and he's barely rapping. He's like,
Would he kind of sing
LL.
rap
He's
or
like the Fred Schneider of like
talk
of
rap?
hip hop. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was just kind of talking slow.
Yeah, well, he went on to have like a pretty lucrative film and TV
Acting career,
He was
yeah.
on another an NCIS or
I think he gets Deep Blue Sea the next year.
well that
pretty
but
much
he was-
playing the
he did a
exact same
TV
character.
He's on.
True.
He does TV too.
Yeah, he
right?
does. Yeah.
Yeah, Deep Blue Sea.
NCIS. Well, he only has 4 episodes of NCIS, but
Oh,
NCIS Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah.
Oh, it's NCIS LA. NCIS Los Angeles. 323 episodes. Mama,
That's
he
like-
was on that for the
he
long haul.
knows what he's
He's
up
been
to.
getting
Yeah.
a steady pay raise for
Yeah.
a number of years.
Yeah, he's got that. What is that? NBC money or CBS? I don't know.
CBS.
Yeah, but good for him. Not to say that I don't care for LL Cool J's musical career. I do, in fact, love "Round the Way Girls"
Me
with
too.
bamboo earrings.
I love doing it and doing it
And doing it well. Yeah.
He did not do a song for this. I think that was from that. Like when you start to do movies,
Yeah.
you don't do a song because it's a little tacky.
This
Yeah.
was at a time where you would hear Creed show up in all of these movies.
Oh my god!
I think
that-
this is right before Creed.
Oh no,
Maybe?
there is a
They're on
closing
the-
credit song by Creed, and also when they're having their little dinner party,
Oh, is Creed
they're
playing?
listening to Creed on the boombox.
That
What?
big ass boombox. He gets
Yeah.
up and like hits.
I
it.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to talk about this. Would this have been a fun evening for you and your friends as teenagers,
Yes.
sneaking into the high school?
Oh.
I mean, I guess this is a
But I
pretty
meant to
cool
watch
basement.
it. No. Oh, when they like lit candles and
Were they
had bromance.
Wait, were they gonna make dinner? Was it gonna
They
be like
made
a
dinner in the
they
school
made like
cafeteria.
a 3-course like dinner
Instead of going on a field trip to Yosemite, I,
I think
would rather
that
do that.
they ended up like making themselves a school hot lunch dinner, and they're going to have a little
They had square-
Halloween evening dinner party.
They had square pizza.
I
and
think
the-
I would rather be in Yosemite.
They had
Me
square
too.
pizza and those grenade
Yeah.
juice bottles.
Maybe they cut them into little like triangles to make them.
We
look
even got a good
app-like.
line.
Like real
very
pizza?
like Jerry. She's like, "No sex games until I eat."
There was some
I
weird-
don't want to.
there-
I'm never horny until I have a full stomach.
the
Like
fuck?
what?
Kind of
There's
no
some
sex.
weird.
He's like,
There's, and also,
"Geez."
she has another line about eating that I think is so weird.
What does she say?
Of that
Another
she
one.
wants to be like obese.
Oh yeah. Maybe they were
What is up
written
with
a
that?
little like. Maybe they were supposed to be more comedic relief, and they didn't.
Well,
quite.
I'm convinced that Little Man Tate, that
Yeah.
character is
Dudley
probably
Moore.
a football player, like a jock.
Sure.
And they probably just really liked this kid's audition,
sure.
so they just let him have it.
And they're
but
like,
they didn't,
Josh is the star.
But they didn't really change anything of the script. Yeah. I don't know.
And what's weird too, I mean, because it's so short, and they have kind of set up that Jamie is sort of has PTSD from Michael.
Yeah.
And it's kind of held her back, but once he kind of shows up, she has no problem. She's just instantly like,
Oh,
let's
she
go.
goes into
All right, let's
like
go.
She's just
Sarah
like-
Connor mode.
She's
yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
I do think that the chase scene with Michelle and Joss is successful.
It's pretty good.
I think it's kind of one of the better scenes of the movie where she's fumbling with the keys and they get in through the gate
Yeah.
and he's like swiping at
Although,
him.
again, though, I was like, you wouldn't know, though, but for the audience, you'd be like, he's like subprime. He doesn't know how to use keys. Although he could drive, he probably does know how to use keys.
I'm very thankful that they didn't do the Scream thing where when he's
Swiping.
swatting the knife around, it makes like ching, ching,
Well, I mean, they do it in other scenes in the movie.
noise. Yeah, but that scene they could have really hammered.
And
it
that's
when
the
they
scene where Jamie sees him face to face in his bad mask.
That shot
Which is
was in
digitally
that shot was
altered.
in all of the marketing.
Yeah.
did. Of the fake mask.
Of,
Oh,
no,
the real-
shot
yeah.
through the window. Oh, we got to talk about the fake mask.
The fake
So the fake mask is with Little Man Tate.
Yeah.
When he's in the kitchen, he's doing all the bullshit in the garbage disposal, that he's finding the wine cork, and then he turns around and it's the jump scare and it's Michael. And it's this crazy shot that they did digital touch-ups of that they were probably not satisfied with the mask. I mean, these movies have a long, sordid history of never getting the mask right.
Yeah.
That there was just something about the movie magic of the 78 movie and even kind of the 81 movie. Because I
yeah.
think it's the same mask.
The
in the
Thorn
81
Trilogy
movie.
is bad. It's
I-
like
yeah,
part 5.
that they
is-
could never
Yeah,
really
it's
they could
awful.
never
It's
really get it right,
bad. Yeah.
and they ended up doing.
Yeah, it looks good into it as well.
They
One
ended
and
up
two.
doing a weird digital effect of that reveal.
He looks spooky. He looks like a off-duty drag queen on Drag Race, like halfway through his look. Like he's in the workroom.
He's, like,
ready
telling a
to,
story
Yeah, he's
about,
telling
like,
a
his
story
parents
about his
dying.
trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're like, oh, there's like the cheeks are contoured and like
Katy Perry's about to walk in.
yeah, and it just looks
man.
so weird. It looks like a fright mask. It looks like Bradley Cooper after his work.
I mean,
well, Bradley Cooper looks like Kenny Rogers.
You were talking
Currently.
about Josh Hartnett having some tasteful work done. and
He
I was-
did. He looked.
He
good.
got some
He
light Botox.
He didn't get the
He didn't
Bradley
get
Cooper
the,
special.
Yeah.
The B Coop. B Coop could be in the new Halloween and not need to wear a mask.
Oh, B Coop, and my mom thinks he's so handsome. He's just
It's
moms
not
just
that he
love
isn't,
Bradley
but
Cooper.
He's so he looks like spooky now.
Yeah,
he looks spooky like Halloween.
He did get the Kenny Rogers special. He's like shaving behind his ears because his beard is like pulled so far
Yeah.
back, yanked so far back. Yeah, the mask is a little cuckoo. If you watch them all in a row, you're just like, ooh.
And it's funny that's a hard thing to get right.
Yeah.
Jason had it. He was smarter about it.
Well, the thing is, they just found the mask originally. It was like, it's the William Shatner mask, all that stuff. But it's like, it's not something that's mass produced anymore. And now it is.
We were at
Yeah.
Party City.
Halloween.
We were at Spirit of Halloween at the Burbank Mall the other night. It was a Friday night at the Burbank
It was
Mall.
litty titty in there.
It was fucking.
It was like, don't go to the club,
Really?
go to Spirit Halloween.
Yeah.
It was like music blaring.
Okay.
It was the
like,
place to be.
big titty like Halloween girls like walking
Ow.
around in there just like shopping. It was fun.
I mean, every year Halloween gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it wasn't so much like the gays. It was a lot of like straight people.
But the
it was,
mask section,
it was still a
the
little fun.
the mask section was insane.
Go to my Instagram, you'll see.
Go to the
Okay.
Instagram and you'll see. But the Michael Myers mask, I think that we saw one that was really like it had been a long day.
It was a long
At
day.
Spirit Halloween.
The hair in the back is 3 doll tracks.
Right.
So if you sleep in it wrong, it's looking
Right.
crazy. Crazy.
But even the hair in this one too, like we were saying,
No,
it's
he
kinda
got a haircut.
clay
He
and,
went.
like-
He got the Floby like in this one.
Yeah.
It's too short, and it's the clay and like sticky uppy 90s nonsense.
That's not
Yeah,
that bad.
We
Well,
were having some.
yeah.
We were having some trouble with the Ghostface masks, though. They
Oh,
were
really?
Like,
Yeah.
everything.
There was
we were
something
like,
about the rubber on some of the Ghostface masks,
Wasn't-
and I'm like,
it's either
working.
too
that's not
shiny
it. Yeah.
or not shiny enough. Like it's very specific when you see it so much.
Well, I mean, because I think that there's just something about that shot of Drew when she
grabbing it,
grabs it and
The
the opening
texture-
scene,
the
like
texture of
you can
it.
almost feel
the
that texture.
thickness. It has to be the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, and with Michael Myers masks, it's a whole thing. It's like it's got to be white, or the eyebrows there. Or the eye holes in this were killing me.
They kept showing
eye
his
holes were
skin.
too
I don't
big.
like. I don't like
Yeah.
seeing the skin. I hate
I
that.
don't either.
You shouldn't be able to see his face,
Even though he wasn't, we were figuring this out. He wasn't yet 40, right? He was
Right.
like,
But also, and this is something that we watched in a video today. Angry Video Game Nerd Cinemassacre. Shout out James Rolfe. If this is a sequel to Part 2, he gets shot in the face
Yeah.
by Laurie in Part 2
yeah,
in like the eyeballs.
give him a mangled eye. It'd be scary.
And not only that, Dr. Loomis like explodes the hospital.
Wow.
And he's like literally walking
Yeah.
around on fire at the end of that movie.
Yeah.
So he should be like burned up.
That's something
Yeah,
that the David Gordon Green movies do.
Yeah.
They do. And even the Rob Zombie ones make him kind of like gnarly looking and like.
Did we? So we didn't get superhuman strength, Michael, in this movie.
I don't know.
Is he
He's
pretty
not
normal
really.
looking?
He stabs Adam Arkin with the kitchen knife and
And
lifts up his whole body with one
Sure.
hand.
even like when he like descend. There's this cheesy scene where we love when she's just like, I'm gonna face off. Like she
Yeah.
sends her son off and is like, I'm gonna. And she hunts Michael.
And proceeds to
And he's weirdly like
beat the shit out of
He's
him.
like hiding.
Get that fucking
He's
axe.
basically like
Oh, that
hiding on
shot
the
is
ceiling,
insane.
holding like a pipe with one hand.
The one-arm pull-up?
He's doing like a
Yeah.
He's got some like crazy fitness that he's been doing in those woods after he got burned up in the hospital.
he's doing that Rocky, like the Rocky 4
Sure.
like fitness montage where he's just using the woods as a gym.
This is what he's been doing for 20 years.
Yeah, why not?
But why? I mean, we don't really, I guess. But why does he want to kill Laurie?
That's
Because
the whole
he
lore
kills
of
his
Halloween.
He wasn't
sisters.
after the son, really, or right?
I mean, I think that if he could have caught the son, he would have killed him.
She was paranoid about the 17, but it's like, no, he wants you. He's after you, Laurie.
I think that's just the mystery of Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Why does he keep pursuing Laurie?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to break this down. I do remember that in the first Halloween, because I've seen some memes saying that in the first Halloween movie he's supposed to be 21.
He should have been.
Oh my God.
He should have been at the club
He was 21.
in 1978. Yeah, so that would mean
Oh, so he's like 40-ish.
Yeah.
He's like 40.
So
This is
that-
the midlife
yeah.
crisis.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
H2O. They should call it Halloween midlife crisis. I would have, like, you want to get me signed
Yeah.
up for, like, I would be IMAX 4K. I'd be buying the popcorn bucket for $30. Halloween midlife
Yeah, that means
crisis.
he was born in 57, so that makes him 41. So
Yeah.
he's getting a red
It's a
sports
scary
car.
age,
He's
let me
getting
tell
a
you.
convertible.
I'm ready to
He's
lay.
yeah, he's getting his adult ADHD test.
Oh, my God.
Listen, I just got my first pair of progressive
I just got eyeglasses.
glasses.
Me
You
too.
got regular glasses, but mine are progressives.
What does that mean?
It's the bifocals.
Oh,
But
no.
it's, but
You
it's
got the
not,
bifocal.
But it's
whole-
not the hard
it's the whole
Benjamin Franklin bifocal with the hard line, you know? It's you can't tell that they're bifocals. So that's why they're called progressives. So I can like read again, I can see small print. Finally. It's been too long. I should have got them 2 years
He
ago.
sometimes,
Sure.
but he doesn't quite look like the guy from Trailer Park Boys.
The big
Yeah,
you know,
With
like
the big glasses.
magnified eyes.
Yeah.
Do you think Michael's eyes were going? I guess at 41,
It all
you don't necessarily
starts.
need
it all
them yet.
starts. No, yeah.
But it could have impacted his killing for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
His depth perception.
Those keys, oh my god.
Oh,
Get out
that's
of
probably
here.
why
Without
it took
my
him a minute
glasses, opening that
to
lock?
open a.
Well, and I
lock.
take it that he probably just ended
He should
up.
not be driving at night.
I think that he just said
No.
fuck it, and I think that Michael just said fuck it. I'm going like another way.
I'm going
Yeah.
around. Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
going
He
around
did-
to get
yeah,
in.
Yeah, yeah. That's true.
because he
That's true.
didn't. He didn't mess with LL Cool J.
Halloween midlife crisis.
That would be. I'm telling you. Well, because in the David Gordon Green ones, he's like,
Oh, he's
really old.
Man. Yeah, he's boomer.
Um,
Boomer. 1957. That's a boomer.
Oh yeah, he's not even
yeah.
Gen X.
No, he's
Damn.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
straight up boomer.
Gen X is like 65.
I know.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee
Yeah.
Laurie Strode's a boomer.
She is. Jamie's a boomer.
What are your favorite gags of the showdown? I like when she hits him with the fire extinguisher.
Of course.
It turns
love
a
a
little,
fire
It turns a little Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote.
She stabs
little,
him
yeah.
with the flagpole.
Michael,
A
a
whole
California
ass- a whole
flag
ass
too, by the
California
way. Thank you.
flagpole. Yeah.
I do appreciate that
Big ups.
it was like, this is California.
Proud to be
now.
a Californian. Yep.
Yeah, San Juan,
Or
wherever.
what they called it. There was another. Why? Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you use fake cities?
What is the Summer Glen?
Summer
Why
Glen.
do
I was
you
like,
make
what is
up?
what is the bullshit?
I understand maybe
town that they
like
made
some
up.
places are
Yeah.
like don't use
Yeah, I
our
was gonna
name
say,
for your
Ohio-
horror movie.
Ohio was like,
they were
never.
like no.
You will
Although they
not.
have in Paranormal Activity,
Yeah,
the witch grandma lives in Ohio,
the witch grandma.
so you can, but like
Yeah.
Where is the first Paranormal Activity set?
it's in San Diego.
Okay, San Diego.
Okay.
That's it.
But-
Because I knew that was a
That's the
SoCal set
thing.
movie.
It's a very like, and it is like a McMansion. It's
Yeah,
like
but
a
I was
San
gonna
Diego
say it looks like
yeah.
that weird. What's the name of that movie? Was where Sam Jackson's like stalking that couple?
Oh, Lakeville
Lakeview Terrace. Yeah, it
Is
looks
that
a little
actually
Lakeview.
set in Lakeview Terrace
I
in
think
Los
so.
Angeles?
I think so.
Okay.
work. I mean, now it's sort of like any
Yeah.
publicity is good. Like,
Yeah.
who cares? Like, yeah, someone got chopped up. Move here, and people do. I
Totally.
feel like there's no like when people
Yeah.
something horrifying happens now. People are like, "I'm
I
interested."
mean, you know
I
that
want to live there.
that the
Yeah.
Black Dahlia was murdered on the way to the Forum.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
yeah.
Off
yeah.
of the 10
Is
freeway.
that true?
You're going through
Yeah.
Leimert Park.
Yeah.
On your
but
way
then
to the forum.
where
Yeah.
she was murdered though
It's like-
isn't
it's
the, like
houses.
that weird mansion they think.
No, that's where they found her body. I don't know.
I forget.
Oh no, they found her body in Leimert Park.
Yeah.
Where she was murdered. Maybe
think
was
maybe
in the
in,
Frank Lloyd
like,
Wright
some
house.
weird-
Yeah. The top model house. Yeah.
Can we talk about Halloween Resurrection?
Can we go back
please?
to Tyra?
Please. I love Resurrection.
It's not time to
It's a
talk
period piece.
about Tyra. All right, what have we not gotten to? Oh, you know who we have not gotten to, and how have we not even talked about one Miss Janet Leigh?
Oh, Janet Leigh.
Oh, yeah.
I
This
think
movie.
her. Okay,
She's
so
great.
I could say that it's the ultimate fan service, but I don't give a shit. I think it's fun to see
No,
her in
it's
this
great.
movie.
I
I
love
love
it.
it.
Little old,
I
little
love
old
it.
Janet Leigh.
I wanted more. I
Her
wish
like her hair, like
big bouffant,
like the bouffant white hair. I love it.
I wish like Linda Blair was
Oh
a
my-
phone
yes,
operator.
throw 'em all in.
Somebody.
Linda Blair could be like the school secretary. No,
Everyone.
I take it that she's the school secretary. Linda Blair could just be another fellow teacher.
She's a PE teacher.
Yeah.
She's a gym teacher.
Probably could
The
only pull
girls'
off
gym
one
teacher.
line.
I mean, this is something that I think that if this script maybe had a little more time,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they kind of could develop it a little more, it's something that they could maybe explore.
But is that getting into a little like
But I mean, Linda
repossessed
Blair,
territory?
Linda Blair's in Scream.
Linda Blair is in Scream.
So it's like they were
Is she?
they were
Oh,
going
she's a
there.
reporter,
She's
yeah.
a reporter. So it's I
Yeah.
mean they were doing stuff like
They had
that.
already done
they
it.
could they could
Yeah.
easily do in this, but yeah,
But still,
it's already been done.
But still, I'm just thinking. I don't know that tiny little like 98-pound Janet Leigh should be driving that boat of a.
Oh,
freaking
that's a
Buick.
psycho.
I don't know.
The
Pete,
psycho
have you
car.
done like have you helped out little old ladies to their car?
Oh, these mamas should not be driving these.
And
Oh, no.
all of these old ladies that I'm like, I don't think that you
Yeah.
should leave this
But
parking
the cars
lot.
now
This
kind of
car.
drive for
themselves.
you.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Some of these broads are coming into like doing the grocery shopping.
Have you ever had to back
listen,
out an old lady when she
No.
pulls out? I have.
No.
guide her or
Yeah.
drive
guide
her car
out
Oh, okay.
as she's pulling.
I thought you meant like drive her car.
No,
I was
as she's
well,
like
no.
as she's backing out.
Oh,
like
no, not quite yet. Not
Yeah.
quite yet. But that like U-boat that she is driving in this movie. That's
is it
a
supposed
menace.
is it supposed to be the same car?
It is. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's like the same movie car, like show car, but it's the same model.
I like that
same model
I like that she gets the full character name in the credits
as Norma.
as Norma.
Yeah.
I love that.
Also, I feel like Easter eggy fan servicey thing is that a real like a real horror Easter egg like nerd is going to be like, is it the same license plate?
Probably.
Because there are close-ups of her license plates in Psycho.
I bet it's the same license
It's
plate.
probably the same. That's some real nerd shit, right? That's some real horror geek shit right there. Which it's probably the same license plate. But
I think that Steve Miner is on the DVD bonus features talking about how Psycho was one of his favorite movies.
Okay.
I do know that the car that she buys, not the car that she sells,
Sure.
but the one that she buys, the license plate is ANL. And I remember that,
like anal?
like anal. And I remember Anne Heche, R.A.P. saying like anal.
Gone
We got,
too
the, we,
soon.
we got the anal license plate. She was
Sure.
very proud of that.
We're
we're
weirdos that we love the Anne Heche.
We're
Psycho.
Psycho remake
Kind of pro.
apologists.
I'm not against it
We're
either.
we're the keepers of the Gus Van Sant Psycho.
I'm just generally
remake.
an Anne Heche. I am evil and downloaded Sora 2, the AI like where you can
sure.
generate, and I was
Yeah.
doing Anne Heche with Paul Walker in heaven on a road trip. Because I love that. I love her. I just love Anne Heche, so I'll see anything she's in.
Oh man!
You know they're doing a Birth Criterion.
I support it because she
Yeah.
also
She's so good in
is
Birth.
so good in it, like scary good.
Should have been Oscar
like
nominated. Yeah.
I'm with you on that. And she's in Everwood. I've
Sure.
forgotten.
Yeah.
She's in Men with Men
in Trees.
Men in
Men in
Trees.
Trees, yeah.
She is.
I did watch Men in Trees.
Hollywood just never knew what to do with her.
she named
No.
her son Homer.
The universe didn't know what to do with her.
Yeah. What was her alien name?
Oh,
my
I don't
God.
remember.
I really want a
Galaxina?
copy, but to buy the book, it's like thousands on.
Oh, is it out of
It's
print?
like out of print and hard to get. But I really want.
That
Call me
sucks
crazy.
that people like jacked up the price of her
She would have been
book.
great in this as like Laurie's friend. I wish she
could've-
had a friend.
yeah, like she needs.
She needs
That's
like
the thing is, I
someone
think
else.
to pad out the script, it needs something like that.
They should have brought like Annie or the other girl's relative or someone who's sort of like with her and like you've got this. You're going to be
and
okay.
that's how you could get another death. Is that you would have
Yeah,
a
they
teacher friend that has some scenes with Laurie. You get some exposition.
Yeah.
with her. Maybe the friend really knows all of the goss
What's going on?
That's been going
and
on.
they get killed before they can tell her.
And they get killed before the teenagers do.
1,000.
Yeah.
I like it. Her alien name was Celestia, by the way.
Celestia.
It wasn't Galaxina. I was wrong. No, that's a really I do like that because I was thinking like it would have been fun to have some more air quote legacy Halloween characters like, in this movie. But Janet Leigh, really fun cameo. Love a little old frail lady with a big old bouffant and a death trap of a car.
She's got a few good scenes with Jamie Lee. I wonder what the tension, if there was tension. It feels very Carrie Fisher and
Sure.
Debbie.
Sure. Did they? They didn't have any scenes together in The Fog. She really only worked with Adrian
No.
Barbeau, right?
Are you a big Fog fan? I love The Fog.
John Carpenter's The
I
Fog.
do love
I
the
have to
Fog,
walk the
but I
I have
don't
to watch-
remember Janet Leigh is in it.
No, she's in it. She's the
playing
town
the
mayor.
same character. Oh, she's the mayor.
The town mayor. I don't think that she has. Any
I love
scenes.
Adrian in it as
Yeah.
the like sexy disc jockey.
Well, I don't know. I think
would-
they all end up at the church at the end.
Sure. I would
Yeah.
sell my left nut to be a sexy DJ.
In like
In
a
a lighthouse.
lighthouse,
Yeah.
on like a New England town.
Oh,
And you probably get decent money.
God.
And when she drives that car, that
I would
Jeep,
love that. It's a thing.
A thing?
Isn't it a thing?
a Patty and Selma
I
thing.
think she drives a Patty
Yeah.
and Selma Bouvier thing. Yeah. My God.
Love The Fog. I have to watch it every Halloween.
I have issues with The Fog, but I like it.
I like it.
I
too.
like it more and more with each
Scott
with
loves
each
it.
viewing.
I like it.
I think that movie has so
I just
much
like it.
fucking atmosphere in it that today's horror directors wish they could
I
do
know.
something like that.
They go too fast. They're too
Mm-hmm.
speedy.
Yeah. Yeah. It is a little treehouse of horror with like the ghost pirates. and all
Where
that
is
thing.
your? Where would you rank H2O in your Halloween ranking?
Pantheon?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's in my top 5.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely
yeah.
5 for sure.
I would
Yeah,
say-
yeah.
That's shady.
I think that I would go.
With all the
I mean,
other
there are
trash
like 15.
in this franchise.
I mean, oh geez, I'm gonna have to think about this.
It's.
Are we gonna do the official ranking?
We don't
It's
have
gonna take a
to.
minute,
It would be
'cause
take a minute for me too.
I would-
I already know it's not. It's not 1 or 2.
Yeah, I
1
was
and
gonna
2
say.
are my
I think that
favorite.
1 and 2
are
are
for me unimpeachable.
Yeah,
Or
I think that
above.
2 is also a movie that really grows on me.
Yeah.
I think the past few years when I've revisited 2, I can kind of appreciate it
Yeah.
for just how really.
Well, especially it's just a solid nasty slasher
Yeah.
on its own.
Yeah.
And then when you throw in the Halloween lore, it's kind of cool. And
Like-
it does introduce that they're related, which is paid dividends. Like think about where it's such a everyone always
and
thinks of
especially
them as
when
together and
John-
related, and that's
when John
not at all
Carpenter writes
in the
it-
first one.
Yeah.
When John Carpenter
absolutely.
talks about that of when him and Deborah Hill came up with it, they're just like, I don't fucking know. Make them siblings. I don't know.
That's that,
I think that they really gave zero thought about it.
That's the trashy, soapy element that like weirdly like glues people. That's like probably what gave this franchise like 40 more years of life. The
Like
fact
you
that
can
they're
really
related.
get into the minutia
yeah,
of
or
all
like
of the
start to
mythology.
really get like
Yeah.
telenovela about it. Yeah. It's not okay. I would say because a lot of them are offensively bad, and this is not offensively
And
bad.
we've gone into
Yeah,
but-
I don't care for 4 and 5.
Yeah, I have a soft
Love you,
spot for 4.
Love you, Dan. Love
I'm
you,
not
Dan
a 3.
Hilarious.
There are
Yeah.
3 fanatics.
I kind of like 3.
I'm like whatever
but
about
honestly,
it.
I
There
can't
are
even.
3 fanatics.
I can't
There
even.
are.
3,
But I
yeah.
also can't even rank it with Michael Myers.
In theory,
movies.
though, right? It's part of the franchise. But yeah, I'm not a huge 3 person.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I mean, this is something that I can just rewatch.
I
on
would probably
of a Saturday
Yeah, I would
afternoon.
probably rank them
It's better.
in descending order, but maybe H2O is before 4.
I kind of like the 2018 reboot of Halloween.
I think
pretty
2018
well. The other two.
I think
yeah.
2018 is I would say it's satisfying. It gets the job done.
Sure. I'm even a Rob Zombie slight defender. The
have
second
not
half, when they
seen-
recreate the original
I need to do
Halloween, I think it's a pretty
Yeah,
solid
yeah.
modernization.
We
of
should
the
probably when
plot.
Yeah, Scott's never officially
when
sat
we
down and watched
revisit it, I should just skip after the first hour
Yeah, the first
and just
hour's
watch
a
it
little
when
rough.
it actually becomes a Halloween movie.
Yeah, go
It's
when-
pretty good. Like it's it's gruesome and it does update the scariness factor and makes him like way more menacing.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I know that Halloween 2 is supposed to be cuckoo bananas.
That one is
like crazy.
I mean, I would go H2O over that one. Yeah, there's what's her name? Soleil Moon Frye.
Sherry
his
Moon?
wife,
Sherry. What's her
Moon
name?
Zombie?
Yeah.
She's on a white horse
Yeah.
a lot in it.
Yeah.
Octavia Spencer gets like butchered.
my
it's
God.
not pleasant.
Yeah, kills and ends crazy.
I mean, the worst one is probably the in the modern trilogy. The second one is like shockingly bad.
I think.
Do you hate the end one?
I think I hate ends more.
The last one where it's the like other guy.
We have not revisited Kills in a while though, and I feel like we would hate
Kills and Ends.
We would just go right to Kyle's scenes.
Yeah, I think we only watch.
Is she
Kyle.
only in the when does she like get her moment?
She's in 3 a little bit. She's in Kill.
Is
she's in
2
Ends
when
a
she
little
gets
bit.
her big moment?
Yeah. 2's when she gets.
Then
big
that
moment.
kind of redeems 2.
It's the best scene of all of the movies.
Yeah.
When she's like by the river, like cuddling and.
Yeah, so good.
And that has the like gay couple that gets murdered.
Wait, isn't that in 2018? No, that's in 2.
That's in
Kills. Yeah.
I don't mind
They
the gay
bought the
couple.
house. Yeah.
No, I kind of like it too.
Big,
but you're sort of like,
big-
what is this doing?
What are
Yeah.
their names? It's Big
John, Little John.
Big John, Little John.
Yeah.
I don't mind the gay couple.
And then 3 is when it's
Oh,
the
boy.
other guy
Yeah.
who like kind of
Who's going to be in a remake of
Is
Silent
sort of the
Night,
new
Deadly
Michael.
Night
Yeah.
soon? The kid from
He's in the Sabrina Carpenter
the
video.
Taste video.
Yeah, Taste.
But
Yeah.
Jamie is not at all in the second one, right?
She's in the
Barely,
hospital
yeah,
for most
she's
of the
barely,
movie.
Yeah.
That's probably why I don't like it. And they kill Judy Greer in it.
Ah,
And
so
in a
lame.
really like rushed, boring, like at the very afterthought, like suddenly at the very, 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 very end, they like kill Judy Greer.
Is Kills the one with the old lady with the iron?
I think
Yes.
so.
The angry
That's
mob,
like,
the
whoa.
Simpsons angry mob scenes.
Yeah. And that feels very 2, if you've seen 2. This doesn't, honestly, it doesn't really have a mean bone in its body, aside from the leg scene.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like everything
Dumbwaiter-
else
the
in
leg
this
of
is
Dumbwaiter's
like,
bad, but-
you could, it's like Gilmore Girls.
They were definitely packaging this for Blockbuster Video.
Yeah,
To be a family 5-night rental.
Yeah, totally. 5-night rentals, remember that? Mm-hmm. Damn.
No.
Our video store had 5-night rentals.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could get a
I remember like
you
it was so stressful.
I
It was
feel
like a ticking clock.
Yeah.
I feel like
got
you
shit back
couldn't get
tomorrow.
a brand new movie,
Yeah.
but you could get one that had been out a few
An
months.
old one, sure,
Yeah.
but like you wanted to generally watch a new release, and it was
Yeah.
like 48 hours. And you
Yeah.
could
I
return
believe
it.
that for our video store, my job, when we first started going there, the new movies would be one day. The older movies that had been on the new release wall that were a couple months old, you could put to 3 days, I think.
Okay.
And then everything in the back catalog was 7 days.
Damn.
Yep. That's the classic mom and pop video store.
I mean, Videotech is a week now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Well, we should probably start wrapping up.
Yes.
It's about that time.
Should we talk about the ending at all? she cuts Michael's head off.
Yeah, they were setting this up as like, this is it. This is the end.
I think Jamie
But it just
filmed
made
this
so
scene
much
under the
damn
impression
money.
that she would be finished with Halloween.
Yeah.
She had got her money from Miramax.
Yeah.
Hopefully the check cleared, and she will never be back.
And what was it? Some kind of weird loophole that
I
they're
think
like,
that
no,
there
bitch,
was something in a
you
contract
gotta
Yeah.
come back.
that said that you cannot kill Michael Myers.
Damn.
Yeah.
Lame.
It feels like he's dead.
I mean, come on.
Do we subscribe to the theory from Halloween Resurrection that this is a paramedic?
I hope not.
No.
I hope not.
Because this paramedic would be at least trying to take off the mask.
Because that's the meanest thing of this whole movie, if that's the truth.
He is
But-
kind of playing it like it's not Michael when you watch it with that knowledge.
When he's pinned to the tree,
Yeah,
he's
like,
a little
"Please
like,
help,
what?
help. Who am I?
I like her little
Where
moment
am
where
I?
she is almost like
Yeah.
reaching out to him, and then she catches herself and is like,
Cuts his head off.
"Oh hell no!"
Yeah. I don't know. But then we came back with
Resurrection.
2002. It took him.
Yeah.
It's a real period piece.
Yeah, it took
if
him
you want to hear
4
some
years.
fun like Survivor and reality TV
Yes.
references.
It has
Yeah.
Starbuck from
It sure does. From Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica in it.
Katie Sackhoff. Thomas
Tyra dies.
Tyra
Off
dies.
camera.
Off
Yeah, but they
Our
show
friend-
at least
our
they
friend
show the
Garrett-
aftermath.
Our friend
too.
Garrett informed us that
Yeah.
on our top model episode.
Good. She deserves that respect. I don't want to see Tyra get killed on.
Put some respect on that
Yeah,
name.
she gets killed off camera.
Okay, it's 4 years, so Laurie could grow that like old lady
Oh, it's 4
hair.
years?
Yeah.
Okay.
From 98 to
I
2002.
mean, is at least Halloween Resurrection watchable? I haven't seen it in years.
I don't know
in a while.
what your bar for watchable is, but
Busta
Right.
Rhymes, Thomas Ian Nichols from American Pie.
Yeah.
Sean Patrick Thomas from Save the Last Dance.
Busta and Michael have a like fist fight,
Oh shit!
or they like fight. Like
There's hardly any pictures in the IMDb photos of The Mask.
it has a famous, not famous, but like a notable horror director too.
Oh,
Rick,
okay.
It's the guy who
it's
did
Rick Rosenthal,
Halloween
who
2.
did Halloween 2.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
And Bad Boys.
Yeah, why not?
The Mask is kind of giving like eyebrows, but it's better.
Oh
than,
boy, no,
it's
that
better
looks
than
like
H20 Mask.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Gosh, what a time for these movies with Dimension films. Like
rest in peace.
they
Is
were-
Dimension still around?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I have to say the H20 poster.
It's the Dimension.
good.
It's the Dimension lineup.
The floating
well, it's
heads.
not quite the Dimension lineup of the Scream like triangle that they did with the Faculty.
Right. But it's still the floating head.
It's still the floating. It's
Yeah.
sort of a
and Jamie Lee's front and center.
straight line version of the Dimension
Jamie
lineup.
Lee and Michelle are front and center.
knew what they had with that one, though.
Little Josh.
I know.
Introducing Josh. He's all the way in the back. Kind of co-leading
But I
this
mean,
movie.
Michelle would have been a big get though.
No, you're right. You're right. She's who people are.
I
going
mean,
to see.
when the EW came out, it was Michelle and Jamie on the cover of it.
yeah, for sure. Ugh, my goodness. Have you covered it?
I think so.
I think we did a pretty
I think we got
exhaustive.
it. Yeah, a comprehensive.
I hope that I didn't piss
review.
off any Halloween fans.
Oh, it's
Oh,
fine.
I feel like Halloween fans are in the general fandoms. They're pretty like understanding because they're aware
sure.
of like 6 timelines
Yeah.
for the franchise, so they're not.
It's a
that,
very
like-
choose your own adventure type
Yeah.
of timeline. But I mentioned at the top of the show that I think that with a little bit of time from the David Gordon Green movie, I think this movie revisits really well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
yes,
I
it
don't
really
think
does.
that there's
It's
anything
not like grim and relentless.
really
and-
grim, relentless. I think this is a pretty easy watch
Yeah.
for this type of movie, and you cannot say that about at least 2 of those movies.
Yeah, they're pretty rough. But Michael, this was a lot of fun. Thank you
Oh,
so
always.
much.
Thank
have
you for
you on.
having me.
I don't
Always.
think- I don't
I will
Pleasure.
be back as soon as possible.
I don't think that
Yes.
we've got you for a Halloween movie yet.
Halloween
we still
movie?
need to
Yeah,
do
first-
Flowers in the Attic.
I'm always pitching
I know that we were talking about
Eat the cookie.
yeah. We were talking about
We've been
other
pitching it for a minute.
October themed movies.
Dolls.
Dolls.
I love a killer doll.
Oh, yeah.
And my
Who doesn't?
favorite trope is always when like someone comes in, if it's like a rowdy punk or like a mean, snooty rich person, and you disrespect the doll,
Yes.
and you're just like, ooh, they're
Yeah,
gonna
they're
die.
gonna get it.
That is my favorite
Yeah.
trope in
Yeah.
almost any horror movie.
Yeah, they're gonna get it. I hate a snooty rich person. Well, you're welcome back to talk about dolls or Flowers in the Attic or any other fun movie that crosses our path. But until then, thank you again for coming on tonight. This was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Listeners, do not go anywhere. We will be right back with more show. Welcome back, listeners. Thank you so much for sticking around to the very end.
I love Michael episodes.
Yeah, Michael Morgan episodes are always super fun. Thank you, Michael, for coming on. Always a pleasure.
He's always there with the jokes.
Yep, sounds good.
Pete.
And yeah,
Is it that time?
time for the weekly rewind, I think.
Weekly rewind.
Yes, indeed. Let's get into it.
All right. What have we been watching? We took a little trip to the movies.
Yeah, so we saw Black Phone 2 in the theater.
I enjoyed the first Black Phone. We only saw it once.
Yeah.
I remember we saw it when it came out at the Sunset 5. I liked it. It's one of those movies that I always wanted to go back and revisit, but I just never got around to
Yeah,
it.
it's something that I had wanted to watch on streaming because it was available on one of the streamers this whole time pretty much. But yeah, I feel like we just never sat down and watched it. But I did enjoy the first one a lot. We did not revisit it when we went to go see Black Phone 2. We saw that. And
I was trying to remember story elements of Black Phone 2. I don't remember the sister at all.
Sure, she's like a big deal. She's like saved Hiccup from the Black Phone Man.
Mm-hmm.
the Bye Bye Man. What, I don't even know what they call
Isn't
him.
he the grabber?
He's the grabber.
I always want to say the Snatcher,
No,
but the
he's the
Snatcher
grabber.
is from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Right. No, this is the grabber, played by Ethan Hawke, and that sister. Oh boy,
Yeah.
she really.
Do you know who the
was
sister
not
is?
Great.
She's the voice of Bonnie from Toy Story 3.
Oh,
Yeah, how weird, how random is that?
yeah.
I don't think that I knew that.
So she's like a little kid actor. They're very young in the first movie. It's a few years ago. What year has The Black Phone come out? And
Like 2022 or something.
so it's been 3 years, and they're actual teenagers. Hiccup's a little older, but she's, she was a little kid in Black Phone, and I think her acting in the first movie I kind of let slide because she was a kid and the character's a little kid. But something about the script in this movie, and not the script, the story, the script of like lines that they had were not great.
It's a little melodramatic.
And I think there were some corny lines that were meant to be funny, and the audience laughed, but I did not think were funny at all.
I don't think I laughed once
her
during the movie.
delivery was not great, and it did. I think we both thought this. It did kind of just turn into Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, the grabber just kind of turns into Freddy.
Like the grabber was a person in the original movie. The thing about the original movie is that he is this like child kidnapper, and he like takes them to these basement or whatever, and like kills these kids, and it's horrible and it's scary. But this little girl has this power to like see things in her dreams, and the Black Phone is a supernatural element that these boys are calling Hiccup and helping him to like escape and all of that. But the grabber is a person. He's just a guy, right? But now he's gone, and now he's become this like supernatural element, and kind of
This supernatural
has
force.
turned into this Freddy
What
character.
exactly is the grabber capable of? I don't know. Sometimes, like, when it goes into the dream...
Why can he like do things in their dreams that become reality?
But the
I
dreams
don't
are
know.
sometimes from the past, too.
right.
Like, it does both.
Yeah, it's unclear. And so maybe the story elements were as well part of the script problems. But I think the dialogue was not great. I think the kid actors were also.
I like Mason
great.
Thames, but I kind of want to see him in other things.
Right. Yeah, he was good. He was good in the first movie. He wasn't my biggest problem with this one. So yeah,
You definitely had issues with Jeremy Davis's
Jeremy
performance,
Davies-
or the character in general.
Jeremy Davies' performance was crazy. He looks crazy. First of all, he looks insane. But his performance was nuts. It was a lot of like reacting and a lot of like, oh God, oh no, oh what, yeah, crazy.
I didn't really care for this movie.
Yeah, we both were like,
I logged it 2 stars on
2 stars.
Letterboxd.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
You dropped me off at a Rilo Kiley show
Yes.
directly after, and I walked up the big hill to the Greek Theater, so I got to see Rilo Kiley.
Right. That's
I know
cool.
that Weekly Rewind, we usually don't go into concerts, but I got to see Rilo Kiley at the
we
Greek.
talked about our Oasis show.
That was really fun. And then the next night, we saw the B-52s.
Yes. And
at
Devo.
the Hollywood
Yes.
Bowl.
We saw Lean Lovitch, the B-52s in Devo, and that was a lot of fun.
The crowd was fun
The crowd was fun.
to people watch at.
I'm not saying the crowd was old, but the lady with the oxygen tank next to me on the bus did have 9 piercings in one of her ears.
Yeah.
So she
She can still party.
She was still partying. Can Fred Schneider of the B-52s still party? I don't know.
I think that the B-52s are right at that age where they're capable at doing big shows
This
like
is it.
this, but
This
I
is
think
it.
this is it.
This is it. Because their
We
songs
got to
are,
wish them goodbye.
Their songs are high energy.
Yeah.
And
Kate and Cindy sounded incredible.
Kate sounded great. Cindy, I feel like I could hear her struggling a little bit.
Okay. I thought she sounded good.
She sounded good, but I think there was a little bit of a struggle. Kate was amazing. She sounded exactly like the record. Planet Claire sounded like the record. I was like, wow, great. They were dancing around, moving around, kind of moving around as people in their late 70s move around, walking back and forth. Kate was all arms, but Fred was standing one spot. He played the glockenspiel. He played his little recorder, weird instruments when they needed to be played. But if he did not have a vocal on the song, he was not on that stage.
Sure.
And again, they're of a certain age, and that's fine. But we love B-52s. It was a fun night.
I also love any concert where they finish with the show. There's no encore. They're like,
oh no, they were done.
We're in our 70s.
They were done.
You got what you wanted.
Yeah, they left. Devo, on the other hand,
those guys fucking brought it.
Those motherfuckers.
Yeah, they were really fun.
Yeah.
I don't really know a lot of Devo songs outside of the really big singles, like Whip It. And then
no, you know other songs, but I mean, you just don't know them by name. And it's like when they were played, it's like, oh yeah,
I know this song.
But it was a great performance from the guys at Devo. And it was all of the original 4 dudes, and Girl You Want, Beautiful World, Freedom of Choice. Like, those are all songs that you're like, oh yeah, okay, I know this song.
It's like we were in the audience with all of the people that would have been high school age in the year that Square Pegs was shot.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
Yeah. But those were 2 really fun shows.
Yeah.
I know that you've seen your fair share of Jenny Lewis and Rilo Kiley. So
yeah,
I went to that by myself.
I would see Rilo Kiley at the Knitting Factory and the Troubadour. So I was like, I
got the ticket from a friend of mine.
Yeah.
They were sitting a little separate than me, but I can always vibe by myself at concerts. I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
I always have a good time.
Yeah, I'm glad you're able to go and see them.
We finished Monster Ed Gein. I know that last time that we did this on the Weekly Rewind, we were halfway through.
Yeah.
We buckled down and finished the last 3 episodes. What did you think of Monster Ed Gein?
Mother, I really liked the last episode.
I think the last episode... Here's the thing about these shows. I think I mentioned it on the last time that we discussed this.
Yeah.
You could cut this material in half.
Right.
And I think that you could focus on certain elements and maybe improve the overall quality of these shows a lot more. I think sort of Ed Gein's life in the hospital, I think is really compelling. Yeah. And I think that you could build easily the last half of a series on that.
Yeah.
If you were to kind of really focus on it. I liked his relationship with the head nurse.
Yeah. Yeah, the nurse that replaced Rusty or Dusty or whatever that woman's name was.
Their last big scene together where she says that he has lung cancer, I thought was really good. I think that actress and Charlie, I think, are really good in that scene.
Yes.
It definitely has its problems. It is not perfect.
No.
But we finished it, though.
Yeah.
There are some seasons of American Horror Story that I hit a wall that I'm like, I can't keep going. And I never quite got it with Monster Ed Gein.
Yeah. I think there was maybe an episode or 2. I think the girlfriend going off to New York.
The girl from Red Rocket, you could have gotten rid of that entire episode, and I don't think it would have
Who cares?
taken away from any of the overall arc of Ed Gein. I don't think.
Right. That one was not my favorite. Is the show a little gratuitous? I mean, do we need to
absolutely.
see Leslie Manville getting, railed for that
all
long?
Of the,
maybe not.
All of the Ted Bundy stuff, I felt like that was also gratuitous.
Well, I think that they thought that they were holding back with the Ted Bundy stuff too.
Yeah.
But all in all, I feel like for a Ryan Murphy joint, I think it was one of the more successful ones of the monster seasons that we've watched. Do you like it better than?
No, I like Menendez. I like Menendez Brothers more.
Okay, all right, fair. But we have not watched. What is it, Mindhunter?
We haven't watched
I know
Mindhunter,
there's
and I know that last
there's
episode goes
crossovers
into a lot of that.
I know there's crossovers to Mindhunter show and those characters, some of the serial killer characters and all that.
Richard Speck is one of the bullies from Hocus Pocus.
He sure is.
I love that.
He's the one that says Hollywood,
Mm-hmm.
and that actor's last name is Jellyneck.
Mm-hmm.
I love that name.
Yeah. But we need to get to...
You still have to watch Dahmer.
I have coworkers that say Dahmer is their favorite.
No, a lot of people say Dahmer is their favorite. Lizzie Borden is next. We'll see
I don't know
how
about that actress
goes.
that they cast.
Oh, I don't know who she is.
She definitely has the
Ella
face
Beatty?
of someone that looks like they have looked at an iPhone. I don't think that they look very period. And I think that Charlie Hunnam and Rebecca Hall are playing the parents, too. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know really much about that season.
Well, I know that whole case, it got a lot of media attention at that time.
Yeah, I don't know really much about Lizzie
That's
Borden.
what they're going to lean into, is just kind of how salacious it was, and everybody was talking about it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Interesting. We'll see how that one goes when it comes around. Probably, who knows when that's going to release.
Probably next year.
Yeah.
So right after we finished recording our Halloween H20 episode with Michael Morgan, we put on some of the Rob Zombie Halloween, a movie that I think that I have started and I've never gotten past the opening act of the movie, like the first 45 minutes, which is all the Michael Myers backstory. I don't think I've ever actually made it to the scenes where they do their pass at the 78 movie.
Yeah.
So what I did was I fast forwarded through the first 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is
all of young
crazy.
Michael in the
I
hospital.
fast forwarded all of young Michael. I didn't really want to see it.
Well, what I didn't realize was that it was originally intended to be 2 movies. He
And it
wanted to
makes
do an
total sense.
entire movie of just Michael in the hospital after he killed Judith. And in this version, not only does he kill Judith, he kills her boyfriend and his stepfather, and all the stuff with making masks and like that obsession and everything. And I guess the Weinsteins were like, nope, you're going to get one movie. That's all you got.
You need a traditional
But it
remake
doesn't-
of Halloween.
But when you watch it, it's so weird that now you have less than an hour to pretty much portray the entirety of 1978's Halloween. And so I know this movie has a lot of apologists, and I know people like Scout, Taylor, Green, Compton.
Stout Taylor Compton, right?
Yeah. Whatever her name is. I was going to go into Bonina Brown, all of that.
Yes, Scout Taylor Compton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing a bit. Bonina Brown, Dupree, Dubois, Nate,
LaGuardia.
the alien. Yeah. But I don't know. She's fine. I don't know about the portrayal of the character. It's weird. Why is Michael Myers 8 feet tall? Why is he a super giant?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
This actor is
what's
like a
going on.
WWE.
Well, he really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Tyler Mane, who's gigantic.
Tyler Mane is Sabretooth from X-Men.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I know this actor from.
Yeah, and Deadpool 3.
Looks like he was in Troy's Ajax
Yeah, he's like
in
a
Troy.
big, giant
Okay.
hulking
What do you
dude.
think of this movie?
Don't like it.
I don't really care for it either.
Don't like it. I mean, it just feels very like new metal, like Hot Topic, like
I don't really care for any of Rob Zombie's movies.
no, sorry.
I know that his movies do have a big following. People
Yeah.
love The Devil's Rejects.
Right.
And I hear that's the
that
best
also-
I hear that's the best of his like
But
of his
that also
movies,
reads
too.
to me very new metal, just like a Korn soundtrack. Just like I don't know. I'm not into that kind of vibe. It just seems a little like
Sure.
2000s. It's a little dated to me.
I think it's cool that they shot in South Pasadena. I like
Sure.
that they sub the South Pasadena Library as Haddingfield High. I noticed that just because I go there multiple times a week. That I'm like, oh shit, They're filming at the library.
Yeah.
So I like that. I know that I think that either it's Laurie's house or the house where she goes over to Tommy Doyle's house. It's shot on the street where the girls are walking down, and it's the speed kills scene. I think that it's shot on that block.
Yeah, it's Laurie's house. Yeah, that's just fun. That's just fun, like Halloween, like kind of lore, Halloween trivia.
Our
But,
buddy
we love-
Skylar.
Yeah, Skylar Gasondo is in it as Tommy. I was like, damn, that kid has been working.
I saw
his whole
a
life.
meme today of Skylar, and it was his headshot, and it said, "This is totally the waiter that's approaching the table of the 50-year-old women and says, I heard that someone has a 21st birthday today."
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. The people love him. The people love him. Our Jimmy Olsen.
I actually thought he was really good in the movie. Like, I think he was a pretty solid child actor.
Sure, yeah.
Like, he was a good find.
Yeah, because he had some dialogue with Laurie and like questions about the boogeyman and all that stuff. I just love anytime Tommy and Kyle Richards, those characters run out of the house screaming. I always think that's so funny. But I it's interesting. It is what it is. Danielle Harris,
Very much a product of the time.
Danielle Harris playing high school at the ripe old age of 29.
It's 12:30 p.m.
Thank you, Siri. I think that was great that she got to be involved in it. Did she have to be running around topless the whole last act of the movie? Maybe not. Michael Morgan was talking to us, and he was describing the Rob Zombie movies as mean.
They are
like
really mean movies.
Spirited.
And Halloween 2, the Tommy Lee Wallace movie, is also mean-spirited, but I would rather watch Halloween 2.
The original Halloween.
The original
2, not
Halloween
Rob
2.
Zombie's. H2 sometimes. It's all over like Wikipedia and IMDb. It's like sometimes credited as H2. I'm like, whoever calls it H2.
I know. Yeah, I mean, we talked about it, but his Halloween sequel is supposed to be pretty nutty.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get to it one of these days.
But, I mean, other October movies, we went over to friend of the pod, Espy's house, to watch Rosemary's Baby.
Yes, we watched
I love Rosemary's
Mia
Baby.
Farrow and Rosemary's Baby.
I think on this watch, I was really impressed with Mia Farrow's performance. I think she's really good in the movie.
I mean, it's just solid.
It's crazy that she was not Oscar nominated for it.
Yeah.
Because I was on the Oscar radar with its supporting win. But
that's
I don't
right.
know. I think that maybe at that time there was some attitude maybe about her in general.
Yeah, she was a
'Cause she was-
troublemaker.
Kind of a socialite. She had come from television too, so maybe that added to some of it, that we're not going to treat you as seriously as a veteran like Ruth Gordon. But I would have given Mia Farrow the nomination, if not win.
And you can listen to us go into full in-depth conversation about Rosemary's Baby on our episode with Muffy Boulding.
Good episode.
It's a great
It's one of my
episode.
favorites.
So you have to go check that one out deep in our back catalog. It's a really fun episode. Muffy's a great guest and a really fun conversation.
Probably to wrap things up, there is a big YouTube video of all of the Halloween themed episodes of the classic Looney Tunes.
Oh, okay.
It is all on YouTube. We watched a really good Chuck Jones one with Witch Hazel. It's called Broomstick Bunny. So check those out. Those are all on YouTube. There is a channel, I think it's like a Warner channel, actually. I think it's an official Warner Brothers channel that they did like a big video of all of them.
Sure.
So you can just kind of put them on.
Yeah. We love Witch Hazel.
That's a good October
Foray.
watch.
Yeah.
Is some classic Looney Tunes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, did we get through our weekly rewind?
I think so.
I think we did.
Next week's is going to be fun because we're going to Frankenstein.
Oh,
tomorrow.
sure. We are going to Frankenstein tomorrow night. That's going to be a lot of fun. Over at the Egyptian Theater here in Hollywood. So that'll be a fun night. Del Toro's Frankenstein. I'm looking forward to that a little bit more than The Bride. We'll get into it then. But I think that just means that right now it is that time for some Patreon shout-outs. I want to say a great big
Sure.
thank you and hello to all of our wonderful active patrons, including Jonathan, Zakara, Hasten, Teresa, Cinesemiotics, Robbie, RP, Christopher, Callum, David, Chava, Laura H., Ronnie, Matt, Carla, Leah, Megan, Andrew, Stephen, Leah, SB, Brian, Deja, Amy, Erica, Anna, Hetty Drew, our friends at Hetty Drew, Andy, Kate, Roberto, Daisy, Kelly, Chrissy, Laura, Garrett, Thomas, Lori, Brenna, Jess, Lawrence, Lisa, Alexis, Thomas, Millie, Ted, Benny, Melanie, Susan, Paul, Jamie, Drew, Genevieve, Dawn, Josh, Aaron, Nick and Shannon, Christine, and Rufino. You guys, thank you so much for being patrons.
We're about to record all of the October stuff for the Patreon,
Yes.
which will include the TV shows that keep us gay at the $5 level. Really fun stuff going on there where we watch a TV show every month and talk about it.
Yeah.
I think that we're doing the season 2 Halloween episode of Buffy this year.
Yes.
We're finally talking
Yes,
about
indeed.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I'm sure I've seen this episode, but I don't know that I've seen it in
This
a
is a fun
long time.
I think
so-
this is a classic
Yes.
of Buffy. It's
A
one of my
classic
favorites.
Buffy. Yeah, that'll be fun.
So that's at the $5 level. At the $10 level, you will get the TV shows that keep us gay included with the Watch With Us commentary.
Yes, indeed. So we do movie commentary. We watch the movie. We record a commentary as the movie is playing, and you can listen to it as a bonus episode, or you can sync it up to the movie and watch the movie with our commentary going at the same time, and that's really, really fun. It plays like a commentary track. So that's at $10 level. There are well over 50 in the back catalog. So
There's a lot of stuff
even
there.
for one donation for a month, for 30 days, $10, you get all that, including the TV that keeps us gay. And thank you so much for your donations. They keep the show going ad-free every Friday for your listening pleasure. I was just thinking, we're coming up on the end of the year, which means we're coming up very close to our little break. So keep that in mind, peeps. But yeah, it's almost year end. Can't even believe it. But yeah, patreon.com/movies that made us gay for more information. Keep the conversation going there. You can follow us on any podcast listening application. Apple Podcasts. We know Spotify's going through it right now, so let's just say Apple Podcasts. You can give us a follow, and that means that anytime a new episode is coming, you'll get a notification, and you can do a 5-star rating, and you can leave us a review. We love a new review. We haven't had a review on Apple Podcasts in a while, at least in the States. I know overseas reviews are out of the country reviews don't show up on Apple Podcasts within, in the States, and we do have some overseas, and it's hard to collect those. There's certain apps that show us, but we have to track those down. So head over to Apple Podcasts and write us a review. We love it. We'll read it on the air. And follow our socials.
Yeah. I'm Scott Youngballer on Instagram, and follow my letterbox.
Yes, the show is at Movies That Made Us Gay on Instagram. We're most active there. We're on Blue Sky and Threads and all of those, but we're most active on the Instagram. Give us a follow and like and comment and share and repost to your stories and all that stuff, and all those interactions help us reach a wider audience. But thank you so much for following us if you already do. You can follow my personals. I'm at Peter Lasagna on Instagram. I'm most active there. And Scott's Letterboxd is a glimpse into what we are watching in real time.
Next week is our Halloween episode. It's actually on Halloween.
Halloween episode on Halloween.
We're doing a double feature for it.
A double feature. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I love both of those movies. And trick or treat, everybody. Boo. Boo.